Here we are. Welcome all. And that was the quickest cut ever. Wow, that's amazing. It didn't fuck up on me. Look at this, like quick shots. I'm in the dark though. I look like I'm on Chatterbait or some shit.
Sweet.
There we go.
Giggity.
There, now you can see me. What's up, everybody? You're watching Lagging Out Live, and we're here with the most talented group of people that no one is watching. We're going to go around the horn here. I was going to have everybody with entrance music. I was going to start with Blacklight Oni. It was going to be like the Sable WWE wrestler. Like a kind of like a leopard, like fierce.
That is
type
an
of
awesome intro to pick for her.
Yeah, I was going to do that today, but then I fell asleep. But please welcome Blacklight Oni. We were going to pick, probably for you, Hero, we were going to pick 2001 A Space Odyssey. You know, Ric Flair. Woo! He's the jet flying, Tesla driving son of a gun. We know him as the IT guy. He is Hero.
Yeah.
And we were going to use Billy Gunn. I'm an ass man because I'm an ass man. Dun dun. Yes, I'm an ass man. Dun dun. He is the only host that runs at 60 frames a second, and it looks like he's on like some sort of speed or PCP because he's dancing around like an idiot. Please welcome Professor Soda Pop.
What's up, guys?
And I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best that ever will be. I am the Chieftain. And of course, I was going to use Bret Hart's set up there.
I was gonna put. I was gonna give you what is it? Matchbox 20, the best of us.
Zerg Chaos. We are the funniest podcast about gaming that you're not watching. So. But anyway, we were just talking about, like, we were just looking at some of the clips. I know you guys saw some of the roll. We edited a new video today, so go check that out on YouTube. It is pretty awesome. I can't remember what it is, but it's great. Oh no, toxic gaming. That's what it is. Yeah, we were talking about toxic gaming. It was a great subject that I think Oni came up with, right?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah,
it's a blur.
It was her topic.
Yeah, that's a great topic, by the way. Great job with that.
Thank you.
But yeah, it was amazing. So guys, make sure you go check that out. It's also, if you want to watch it a little bit earlier, I actually drop it on Rumble on Wednesdays. What's Rumble? Rumble.com/lagginout. It's like YouTube without censorship. So just in case our YouTube stuff gets flagged, which happens every so often, I always run a backup on Rumble because fuck YouTube. But anyways,
right.
But yeah, so a lot of stuff happened this week. A lot of stuff's gonna happen this week. There was so much stuff up to the last minute. Like we were talking in the Discord chat, and I want to actually capture the Discord chat because it was actually a really beautiful moment there today. Like the support in our chat is just unbelievable in Discord. Our server has got to be the best server out there. So everyone supports each other. It's such a really good moment. So like maybe a little bit later, if everyone's okay with it in the room, I would like to like go over the chat, or is that, or you guys can actually join it on the link tree. But yeah, it's going good. Chaos is asking Hero, are you feeling better this week?
And yes, I am feeling a whole hell of a lot better than I was last week. That's awesome. How I'm. I was gonna say that's awesome how I just projected my voice over Oni's face so that
I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
It's running a little bit better. Believe it or not, guys, it's actually running a little bit better this week. So it's still running a little delays on some of my shots, but it's okay. But yeah, no one cares about how the sausage is made. They just want to eat the sausage.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
But yeah.
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing.
And this is my bad for this next subject that's popping up here. We actually have patrons on Patreon. So we just want to thank Matthew J for 6 months of donating on Patreon, on our Patreon account. And you can do so at patreon.com/lagging-out. And starting in June, we're going to have a brand new thing where we're going to drop some graphics and some sound effects in a Patreon folder. And I'll go into more detail later about that. Why am I not lined up here?
I don't know. I think I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that our back end is a little foobar today.
And of course, guys, if you like our content and you think we're fucking hilarious, like we think we're hilarious, please tell your friends. Please do that. Please do that. Please. I'll be your best friend. Giggity.
We love you.
Let me water your plants.
I'll make Soda dance if you show us love.
So here we actually edited a video myself this week. Wow, amazing. It's all our craziest fucking clips in the last 3 months done in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And that's going to drop next week. It's called Shocking Clips Caught on Twitch. Like, there's some scary shit in there. That's why that look at my face. I'm like, no, stop. No, actually, in that image, I'm like, holy shit, look at Nikki Crow's dress. I was doing there. But there was some, like, really funny shit. The only person to see it was Soda, because I don't want to ruin it with the other people seeing it and not going there. But Soda, what did you think of the video, the sneak peek that you saw?
Badger?
This shit's funny. Like, if you don't watch it, you just... I don't know. Like,
if you don't watch it, I don't know.
I mean, I was in tears. I mean, it's like our best shit over the last couple of months, and it's done really well. It's just... I could watch it.
Chaos! How could you? How could you?
No.
I don't really care, actually.
Oh, no.
Oh, he stopped.
But yeah,
don't forget, guys. There's the thinner, 20 pounds lighter chieftain there. Don't forget to subscribe to us on. It's really hard talking over the music.
Yes, it is.
Is that 30 seconds yet?
That's been more than 30 seconds, dude.
All right. I want to get their money's worth. Don't forget, guys, we need you guys to subscribe on YouTube as well. Please, we need to get back to 7,000. Our ultimate goal for lagging out, our first stretch goal, is 10,000 subscribers. We really need to get that. And if you think our stuff is funny and you like our stuff, please go to youtube.com/lagginout. That's youtube.com/lagginout. And I actually made the news.
Regret it.
I'm actually making news this week, guys.
Sweet.
Oh, we got to run that news clip.
I'm actually going to MegaCon. Hey, I'm going to be there tomorrow. I don't know, whenever I get to Orlando, probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'll be walking around. I don't have a booth because I'm poor. But I'll be walking around. I'll try to look for Rachel more. We kind of work together at Rooster Teeth indirectly, so she's a pretty popular cosplayer. But I'm going to be there, and if you see me, I will sign autographs. I seriously doubt I'll sign any. I just always wanted to say that. But yeah, I will be at MegaCon. MegaCon! And I'm always going to use that.
A furry.
Right. Oh, I forgot to put my lightning sleeve on here. I forgot to put this little sleeve on. My little cool dude sleeve. There.
I like
now I look like a
money.
rapper. Look at that.
Or you wrapped
Break
up.
Look at the guns, Oni. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that.
So confused.
You're impressed as shit with that. Look at that. Maybe not. All right. Where are the crickets? Anyways. Don't forget we do have we do have rewards for watching us over time. You heard the Ewok song there. So the Ewok song was redeemed with lag coins in the bottom of your screen there. And so if you guys want to redeem, make me wear cowboy hats or whatever, you can do that as well. I think there are other things like wearing hero wearing a fedora, but I think he's got like a big fro this week, so I am not sure if that's. Oh, he got it. He wet it down. Okay, he greased it down. Okay, he's good to go.
Yeah, I greased it. No, I just put water on my hair so that it wouldn't be sticking out right here. It was like waving at people.
Do you have thick hair like me?
Yeah, I have pretty thick hair. It doesn't grow as quick as it used to. Like, it gets to a certain length and it just stops growing, it seems. It's weird.
Fedora, fedora's not on the list, really?
Let me see here. I've got highlight a message, unlock a random sub, hydrate, choose an emote, mute a mouth 2 minutes, change Soda's avatar, send a message in, I'm not sure, change Chief's light color, modify a single emote, Ewok song, wear a cowboy hat, custom topic, and flex on him.
Oh, I remember. The fedora is a biddy. Sorry, it's not a lag coin. It's the same thing as the headdress. We put that to the bits.
Okay.
So we switched that over so that way it doesn't happen often because Oni hates fedoras, so we put it right there. Oh, there it is. The Streamlabs thing just popped up. Headdress fedora. Look at that. Asking you shall receive 100 bit achievement. That's it. Yeah. So 100 bits, he'll wear a fedora, or I'll wear a headdress, Native American, indigenous person's headdress. But yeah, if not, let's get right into the news.
It's the news.
So, of course,
shit.
Elon Musk's fake views. What's going on with Elon Musk unbanning me, Donald Trump, and all the fake bots? What's going on with that, guys? That's crazy. It's fake.
So, amongst other things that's happened today, actually it happened late last week, like during the show. Elon announced that he was going to put the deal on hold for buying Twitter until Twitter came out with the actual numbers for their actual live users and what their bot numbers actually are. Ultimately, what it's coming down to is he thinks he's got a fast one that he could pull on them and probably negotiate a lower deal, which would make sense because he is a businessman. So of course he's going to try and get what he wants for cheaper.
I don't think the term "pulling a fast one" is pretty accurate in this. I think he's just trying. It's kind of like saying I'm buying a dozen apples and then I open up the apple box and there's 6. That's kind of like what he's. That's kind of like what he's saying. Why am I paying for a dozen apples when there's 6?
So, according to what I saw, he said outright. He said that Twitter's SEC filing for their active user base said that there was less than 5% fake accounts or
That's
bot
bullshit.
accounts. And Elon said that their sampling for that number was 100 active fucking users. How you got Twitter, which is how many fucking people use Twitter? I mean, lots of people use Twitter.
Badger just joined Twitter.
And you're going to tell me that 100 users is a good enough sampling to determine how many fake people are there? How many fake views, fake bots, whatever you want to fucking call it. You're going to tell me that Twitter only has a 5% base of bots based off of sampling 100 users? That's fucking stupid, first of all.
I'm putting a hold on my Twitter till someone makes a bot that pulls on me, Ticker says.
But seriously, I want to point out that you can't tell me that it's only 5% when you've got people like, say, Joe Biden, who has 22 million followers, gets exposed for half of his fucking follower base being fake.
What's up, Ticker?
You're telling me that 22 million followers, of 22 million followers, 11 million of those users are bots, and then you're gonna tell me that only 5% of Twitter is bots?
Thought he was up to like 90%.
I don't remember what it was, but like there was actually a company that went out there and analyzed Joe Biden's followers, and they said, yeah, his followers are 50% bots. So,
Sweet.
hey. Then on top of that, you have actual fucking news that came out today. Like a hit piece came out saying that Elon had to settle a lawsuit with a former flight attendant for his private jet for allegedly exposing himself to her.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You're gonna tell me that this is real? And it's hilarious because he responded to that on Twitter saying, all right, well, this isn't real, but if it's real, go ahead and try and describe to me any sort of markings that nobody else would have seen.
Whoa,
I'm going to
dude.
put a bet on that you can't describe my junk because it never fucking happened.
Good lord. Good lord.
And then, amongst other things, there was a freaking hit piece or something that was written by Elon's ex-wife years ago
What
that
the fuck?
magically resurfaced today as well at the same time that this fucking hit piece came out. So, look, I don't give a shit about this man's public image,
He's
really.
not circumcised.
I
Oh
just
my God,
personally-
Ticker.
Yeah, that's insane. I just personally, he's a businessman. He's talking about free speech. He's publicly, he's going against the public grain, like the media grain, and I like it because, quite frankly, the public narrative right now is all about following all these other people, and like you could tell that the media is pushing.
Sorry, I just read what that said.
I care about him shooting Twitter. Look, my thing is adjust.
Why can't I get a hug from Oni?
I would.
Would
love
you
a hug
give
from
Would
Money,
you give
actually.
Elon Musk a hug, Oni?
No,
Oh,
I don't hug people I don't fucking know.
That's a good point.
I'd give him a hug because he's rich.
Yeah, and then he'd probably get you arrested for assault.
No, he'd want a hug. I'm a good hugger.
it'd have to be mutual.
Of course, it's mutual.
It's just me personally. Again, I'm not really one to really give a shit so much as I like what the guy is saying. I like the message he presents. I like that he actively tries to do things to advance humanity as a race. You know, he's one of the few people, while he openly acknowledges that his company Tesla isn't the cure-all solution for, you know, fossil fuels, but
No.
he's doing something. He's fucking doing something. He's putting fucking satellites up in space so people in the world that don't
Fucking
have access to the internet can have internet.
Fucking Skynet's real, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. But yeah.
Where I'm
No, it's-
broadcasting from.
Right. It's just Elon's got a lot of hate coming towards him, and I don't think it's deserved. But then the media
true.
is gonna fucking attack anybody who doesn't fit their narrative, that doesn't follow their point of view. So
They're nubs.
right.
Will
Chaos.
go ahead.
Chaos. He asked how the pick a topic thing goes, but we've got a list of topics that's supposed to come from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, isn't that how that's
Okay.
how that goes?
I wasn't sure. I was just guessing.
Well, you were the
I
one that
didn't-
made
I
the whole
honestly
idea.
didn't- I honestly didn't remember. You know how many ideas go through my fucking tiny brain? through a week. I'm like, I'm so fucking stupid. I can't remember that shit.
And yet here we are on a show that is your brainchild.
I make slides and I make meme slides, and I think they're funny because they're amusing to me.
I mean, you're right. As much as I would say, let's have some indie game topic. Oh, he goes ahead and changes the topic.
All right. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, cool.
I don't know. Twitter sucks. Well, I mean, we were at the end of that. Oh.
That's supposed to be who gave a shit. I forgot to put gave in there.
Yeah. So here's the news on this topic. First of all, she wrapped up her testimony this week. And then
Thank
cross-examination. Wow. You were
She got
real
raped.
thick. Cross-examination was a fucking riot.
Oh my god,
She
it was great.
She got obliterated.
Yeah, a little bit.
all we-
A little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this week has been pretty anticlimactic as far as the trial goes. There hasn't really been anything good. She's been putting up all of her witnesses on the stand, and there's only been 2 actual live witnesses on the stand. One of them, her sister, and quite frankly, cowboy hat.
She likes vagina.
She does.
She likes
cowboy hat.
vagina. She married
Cowboy
a
hat.
straight man. Oh, there we go.
She likes
One.
the
Cowboy hat.
carpet
Cowboy hat. Okay. Oh,
and
I
mute
gotta.
mouth. Oh no.
Anyways, the real I think tragedy is that
Shut the fuck up, Soda.
the
What the
real
fuck?
tragedy in this case this week has been, I feel like, first of all, there hasn't been any strong witnesses, and they put fucking Whitney up on the stand, her sister, and well, Johnny's team kind of seemed to go to sleep on the job after she got off the stand. It's almost like they're keeping an ace in the hole.
Not Amber.
Other news, no. The other news in that is that Whitney's former boss, Jennifer Howell, is somebody that has been deposed on the stand before, and her story contradicts
Fuck you.
everything. Contradicts everything that Whitney says. So I think in rebuttal, what's going to happen is that Jennifer Howell's going to be called. Speaking of which, Jennifer Howell's made the news this past week. Somebody broke into her apartment, and rumors have it that
Shit on her bed?
the break-in is related to Miss Heard, meaning that Miss Heard very likely is being investigated by the FBI, as the rumors tell, for
Fake
witness
news.
tampering.
Hmm.
For witness tampering.
Oh.
So
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
at this
She
point, I
shit
would
on a
never.
bed, for God's sake.
There's look, they're gonna wrap up. The defense is gonna wrap up this upcoming week, and they're gonna go through rebuttals. There's only something like a few hours left that the defense is allowed to have the stand to make their case, and prosecution still has something like 13 hours of time left. Next week, they're going to wrap everything up, and it's going to go to jury decision.
Objection.
Hearsay.
I forgot to say hello to Amor. Hello, Amor. I completely forgot. It was in my head. I didn't say it out loud. I apologize.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chaos. We're going to let you pick a topic here in a minute.
Fake
Ooh,
news.
that's a good one right there.
Did you also hear about who the jury is?
Yeah, they
I am highlighted.
Somebody did a breakdown of the jury, demographics of the jury. They are largely projected to not be in favor of Amber. Like,
Oh, do you know why?
well, there's a lot of reasons why that might be, but more than half of, if I'm correct, about half of the jury is Asian
That's why she smells
in
like
nationality.
Asian?
Most of the jury is male. Most of the jury is of Asian descent, whether that's West Asian or East Asian, yet to be seen.
Right. Oh, and
Young. Most of them
Very.
are no older than in
in their 30s. Yeah, most of them are in their 30s.
I like where this is going.
The honey badger highlighted her message saying, "I am proud of Oni, the coolest member of Laggin' Out."
I haven't even done anything, but thanks.
Did you see this interview with Jason Momoa in the?
Oh boy.
This is fucking great. Jason Momoa was a character witness, and he was pretty much on the side of
If only.
Johnny Depp. And I have a clip. Anyone want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, your next witness.
Oh shoot, I didn't know we were starting yet. Wait, almost got it. Perfect spot.
Okay, could you please state your full name?
Yeah, I am Jason Momoa.
Mr. Momoa, do you know Amber Heard?
I do. Hi, Amber.
Don't talk to her. So how do you know Amber?
We work together. Aquaman.
So you work together as actors, right?
No, as janitors.
Mr. Momoa, you have to take this serious. He's not a janitor, he's actually Aquaman. Would you say you felt safe around Amber on the set?
Sure, I guess.
So there was not even one incident.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Why? What happened?
Well, Amber and I were in the pool recording a scene, and it was just the two of us. And she pointed at the water and said, "Look at that beautiful brown fish."
So what seems to be the issue? I'm not following.
Any wildlife in the water would be computerized, so that was a brown fish.
I don't understand. Then what was it?
Well, it was, shall I say, Amber's turn.
Mr. Momoa, how do you even know what that was? Did you even take a picture of Amber's Heard?
No, I didn't.
So do you have any evidence?
Well,
Nobody's like, what the hell?
Yeah, here it is. No, does that fish? Nope. Man, how did that even come out of her body? Oh, man.
They got the guy that walked out of the courtroom.
Subscribe to Joe for those funny dubs.
It's funny.
Of course, that was dubbed over, but that's still fucking funny.
Yeah, that's
not
good
even
shit.
a crack out of Oni's face. Didn't even find it funny.
It was
Dun,
okay.
dun. It was okay.
Poor Oni.
Poor Oni.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I wasn't expecting a dub over, but I didn't know it was gonna be that funny.
Also, another free legal advice. Not that I'm a practicing lawyer, but don't leave court unless you're told you're allowed to leave. You're not dismissed
that's
until
right.
you are dismissed.
The judge told
Maybe he had
Amber
to check on his
Heard.
family.
No. You don't understand. The judge told Amber when she was done, when they were done with the cross-examination, well, I'll just put it this way. Her own lawyer basically rage quit on redirect
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Johnny's lawyer was coming in hard with the objections, objecting to
Every
almost
other
every
thing.
goddamn question.
Oh, the woman in the back. He's like leading. She goes leading.
Yep,
Question. Yeah.
leading. Your Honor, objection, leading, and finally, the judge was like, "Okay, that's enough. You're leading. Leading is leading," and she kept trying to ask like the same question in a different way, and just kept getting objection blocked, and it was basically just it was like a stun lock basically. She couldn't ask the damn question. Finally, her lawyer takes all her papers and slams it down on the podium, says, "Your Honor, I have no further questions."
No
And
further
then
questions. That was great. Yeah.
Someone's
That was
never
fucking
played Ace
awesome.
Attorney Phoenix, right?
she just stormed off the fucking podium and sat down, and then the judge looked and said, "Miss Heard, you may now sit down next to your attorney." Amber stands up, and it went so bad she knew. She stood up and just walked out of the courtroom. In front of everybody, just walked out of the courtroom, and everybody just kind of looked at her and was like, huh.
If that's not a reason just to shit in a toilet and not in a bed, I don't know what is. Just saying.
How about on her head?
Let's go to Jason Momoa. Jason?
That's about half right, Chaos. It's based on a mix between Japanese law and American law. It really doesn't have much basis in reality as far as how that works.
Oh, Ace Attorney Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
It's a completely futuristic setting also because basically, like, there's something about like the judge is like a robot, and it's not necessarily about, I don't know, it's just ask Badger. She knows how to play the game. I don't.
Yeah, really.
I just kill things.
I wouldn't even say that the basis isn't really a future. It's kind of just this non-existent court system because
Ticker's right, though.
If you pulled that in a real court, they would destroy you.
Oh, yeah.
More or less.
An attorney can't really go and find evidence and present it to a court. That has to be found by police.
Evidence out the ass. Comment of the night.
Cross-examine a parrot.
Like,
Well, you could try to cross-examine a turd. Oh, wait, they already did that.
They did that.
Yeah. It turned out it was full of shit.
Yes, she
No
is.
puns for Moni? You got nothing?
Nothing.
No,
I think the
they're all
target's too
corny.
easy.
There we go.
Don't ever assume I don't have ammunition.
Looking for a cliff, and I got one.
Yes.
Oh my
We
God.
had a topic change. We forgot to.
Yep, we
Okay,
did
we gotta
have
do
a topic
topic
change.
All right. Really quick. Let's do it like a quick read. Discord Nitro. Discord Nitro enhances your all-in-one Discord voice, video, and text chat. Upgrade your emoji. Enjoy bigger file uploads. Stand out in your favorite Discords and more. Nitro starts at $9.99 a month or $99.99 for the whole year, which saves you 16% a year. And why am I mentioning this? Because we would love to have Nitro in the Lagging Out Discord chat, so that way the quality of Hero's camera will be so much better. And it won't be blurry and looking like this. It would look more like...
That's the problem with my phone.
It would look like this. Like, again, Heroes, Chieftains. Heroes, Chieftains.
Ticker said, "You really think money will fix that?"
Yes, money fixes everything. Ask Democrats. Anyways,
They think it does anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
all right. So, what is the topic
Well,
that he wants to talk about?
He wants to switch to the She-Hulk topic.
Oh shit! I have to go all the way down.
And suddenly
We're
I
actually
don't
going to
wanna be
talk to She-Hulk. You want to do that now? Make me
Yeah.
go out of order. Okay. Hold on. I'll get to
I
it.
thought that's how this worked.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting to it. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. She-Hulk,
Boom.
attorney at law. August
She-Hulk.
17th on Disney Plus.
It's She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Ticker
She-Hulk.
created a new character. It's She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Thank you, Chaos. I already know how this is gonna go.
I
have
really
not
hope
watched the
this.
trailer yet, so I want to.
Oh, you have not? I didn't put the trailer on here, but
Oh shit! Never mind.
there
I'll
are-
watch it.
there's no trailer on here because I didn't put it on there because I thought everyone would see it by now.
Well, I
But,
did take a look at it, and I was holding off until today because I was gonna watch it with as a first impressions watch. But when I saw that the trailer wasn't there, I went and watched it.
Oh, okay. I
Yep.
wasn't sure. I sometimes that's like you could throw me a note. He's like, "Can you put the trailer in there and I'll do it." It's not a big deal.
Yeah, next
Cool,
time
I'll,
I'll definitely throw you a note. No.
Yeah, no problem.
Bad.
Now- But
Anyways.
She-Hulk, reactions to the people who actually saw the trailer.
I'm confused, Chief.
You're
Watch it
confused.
real
Why are
quick.
you confused?
I am confused because they have the Hulk, but he looks so much better than the whole She-Hulk thing. I felt like I was watching Shrek 3.
Oh my
when
god, are
she
you
transformed.
fucking serious, dude?
I didn't. I did not think that they did a good job. Now
That's a nice
I do know.
donkey.
I do know, and here's my perspective. We've got until September.
August.
Fuck is my... Yeah, you're right. My focus won't refocus.
Focus.
Stay focused. Use the force.
I wish. But, hold on. There we go. But we've
5
got
hours
some
later.
time. We've got some time before it comes out. So I definitely believe that they can do better and polish. Because look, we're months early. But I also know that production things like that, production wise, they take a while. So if when they put out the trailer,
Oh, that was pretty bad. Sorry, I'm
You
watching
think-
it now.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's bad.
There was a part where she was walking. You could tell it was.
yeah,
I'm sure it's probably not even the movie.
show. I just feel like a lot of the work that they did for the motion was just bad. The motion was just bad as far as it goes. I don't know. It just felt cheap. Felt cheap.
Okay, Mr. Keith.
What the fuck? Anybody want to split some prize?
Oh my god.
Not swollen, though. What?
Oh, she's not thick enough? No, dude. She is the proper proportion for hotness and strength in a woman.
Go look up the sensational She-Hulk comics.
No, I'm not, because that's not She-Hulk.
Oh,
That is awful. She's too fucking big.
what
She's like
said.
she's like a gorilla. That's not She-Hulk to me. I'm sorry. That's not She-Hulk to me. Is that the one you're talking about? The really big one with the short hair?
No.
Okay. Which one are you talking about?
Okay.
There.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Deep breath.
I literally just told you. Sensational She-Hulk.
I thought that was. Wait a second.
Hold on.
I might be thinking. I
Dude.
might be thinking of a different one, even though you said sensational She-Hulk. I might be thinking of the other one. My bad.
Let me
Relax.
where is-
Relax.
How often have you told someone to relax and they actually fucking relaxed?
All right.
The answer is never.
Ooh, this issue's like $50 fucking dollars.
If you look at the 50th volume that they put out of that comic, one of the pieces of art in the corner is her wearing a scarlet red dress. She had a perm back then.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Very,
go.
very attractive. This was She-Hulk.
Oh,
She had
no.
double page spreads, being attractive, fabulous. She was witty. She had a short fling, I think, with Ben Grimm, but he did go back to his original girlfriend. Or was it? No. And yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they bring in Daredevil because she does work alongside him on a lot of cases. But
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
that is a sensational She-Hulk. That
Not a
is
fan.
the She-Hulk I remember.
I like no, that's not the one I remember. I remember the one that straight hair, thinner.
Here's the.
That's this to me. That's not She-Hulk to me, but the other one, I think it was still had the purple setup, like the purple color and white motif, but it was kind of like biker shorts. That makes sense.
That was I think that was when she was technically aligned with the Avengers.
Yeah,
she was
I like
also in
that.
Fantastic Four too.
Yeah, I like that. Like this, way too. Bitch should be thick here. That bitch too thick. No way. Like there, it looks like there. Yeah, I could see with the perm and everything, but not a fan of that one. Just my opinion. I like kind of the straight hair look with her. Just my aesthetic is different than yours is.
I think she looks good there.
Yeah. It's not too shabby. But this is the scene that I was really shocked men were really cool with. She's carrying the dude to the bed.
Oh yeah.
Like every dude's like, "Can that be me, please?" Like every dude. Every dude. That's how you know society has evolved of like, yes, strong woman. Making snoo right there.
I find that this I think I know what they're going for, because they've actually openly said that the whole idea behind this show for She-Hulk is it's supposed to be kind of more of a comedy basis, which I think is cool.
Like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law?
Yeah, kind of. But the reason why I say I think it's cool is because they're going for an expanded universe kind of setup with, obviously, the MCU.
Yeah.
That means that you're not always going to have the insane, crazy, like, action-packed all day in, day out. You can't have just stories that are just all action. And the thing is that the thing that the aesthetic that I like about She-Hulk is she's also, like, her comics always were a blend between, you'd see the whole same thing with like what they did with Daredevil a few years ago for the show, where you'd see some courtroom action and then you'd see some, Marvel hero thing, ass kicking. And I think they have a chance to do that here. Now, yeah, I got a gripe that, the CGI didn't look very good. I have the hope that they will do better. They will polish it. They'll make it work. They'll make it look good. But what I'm more concerned about is what are they aiming for with the show? I mean, modern series, modern seasons on streaming platforms is a 5-episode season. Me personally, I think that's fucking stupid. It should be a full season. Let's go the full 20-something episodes.
Be nice.
And then when that's done, if it does well, let's go ahead and order season 2 and get it popping. Let's make some good shit. But shit's expensive right now. Yeah. So I don't think they're I don't think they're going to go back to what a real season is. They're going to do these half seasons and pussyfoot around with it.
Probably. Sadly.
Sir Chaos says if it's comedy based, there's a chance She-Hulk will do her old thing of fourth wall breaks. Yeah, she did. I didn't remember her actually breaking the fourth wall, and then somebody showed me a panel, and I was like, oh yeah, she did do that. There's actually a comic panel where she's talking to somebody next to her, and then she's like, wait a minute. If we keep playing by this guy's rules, he's going to win. Let's see how he feels about playing by my rules. And she just like literally walks up to the corner of the panel and just rips the whole panel down.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Deadpool thing.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing. And she did do that a lot. And she predates Deadpool, so technically she did it before he did.
Right.
But that's not all that.
The character
she
come
was
out, what,
about.
the 80s?
Way before
70s?
that. I think,
When were perms in fashion? That's when it came out.
well, I
I
mean,
think had to have been around the 70s because Bruce was still on the run, but then they introduced Jen. And she was in the 90s cartoon, but I know she was also supposed to be in the next
80s.
season of the Incredible Hulk live action show, but they
Wait,
didn't get
hold
that
on.
far.
She was created by Stan Lee in February of 1980.
Ah. Same age as my brother.
But if you look at the She-Hulk design for the live action TV show, the original one with Lou Ferrigno, she looked really cool. But granted, she was the savage She-Hulk at that point, or she
Right.
would have been if they actually went through with the show. But it looked better because it's almost like they didn't just use a filter and get lazy with the rest of it.
You know, all you guys are saying the same thing. I don't have a problem with the CG right here because it's TV. It's TV quality CG. It's not movie. I think people are expecting the movie quality because it's Disney Plus, and then people use that caveat to say, "Oh, Disney's ruining everything." So it's an end to justify the means to just prove a point that Disney is ruining Marvel. And I'm saying, no, it's a fucking TV show. A TV show is not going to have the same quality of production value as
If you
a movie would
really
be.
get down to it, even movie quality CG in Marvel isn't always high quality.
Can you give me a specific example?
I
We
don't
would have
know.
done it right with our studio.
There you go.
That is true.
I feel like I feel like a lot of the Ant-Man effects could have been done better. If you really want to if you want me to get nitpicky, I could start getting really fucking nitpicky.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because
can
I'm
do
gonna shoot down everything that you say. So just go ahead
Okay,
and do it.
practical fucking effects. Makeup.
Practical effects, okay. Makeup,
Use
okay. There you go.
makeup. Why did you have to do it to She-Hulk? She doesn't need CGI. She is one of the female characters you don't fucking need CGI at all.
You mean for digital makeup or just the whole character itself?
Any of it. You don't need it.
Well, if you have a character that's 5'6", you can do a practical effect with forced perspective. Yeah, you're right. To make her look taller, but yeah, I can see your point. I can see your point, but
I don't
it looks
think.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It was unnecessary.
I
don't
wouldn't go
know
as far
how
as
to-
calling it unnecessary. Overdone, I think, is what you're looking for.
I think
And,
No, I just think it was
probably more
unnecessary.
my-
They shouldn't have put that on the digital team. That should have been done in the makeup room.
I think that's probably more my feel for it is.
how
some
are you
of
going to
this-
get this shot? How are you going to get this shot if it's not CG?
What do you mean how you're gonna get
You get
what?
she's 7 feet fucking tall, Oni.
And
how
there
you-
aren't women who are 7 feet tall? You can't use practical effects to make people look taller as well?
The original character when she's not She-Hulk is 5'6".
I think
So if
that's,
she has this, if she has the same face and everything like that, you can't magically put her in a stretcher and make her 7 feet on another shot. What you'll have to do is what you're talking about is kind of like a Ghostbusters in camera forced perspective, which will look fucking weird. You notice some of the shots in Lord of the Rings just look off
Yeah.
because they use the forced perspective. I'm trying to like draw a parallel here. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I would have used.
I mean,
CG
except
here.
that you are, because you literally said you were going to shoot down every opinion we had.
No, I just said that to Hero, not you.
Fair.
and it was more tongue in cheek, and I think Hero knows that.
I think I kind of agree with Onion that I feel like they probably, choosing to do CG is instead of practical effects in a lot of cases. At least in this case, I think it's a valid point that she's having, that why not use more practical effects, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I agree. Is like, are we overusing the technology?
Yes.
And that's kind of how I feel. Is there's some overuse, but at the same time,
that I can understand.
I do think you bring up like a really good point of, you're talking about TV show budget versus a full-on multi-billion-dollar budget for a movie. Well, multi-million.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm kind of I could see if I'm I could see if I'm judging a little too harshly, but at the same time,
it's your opinion, and that's fine.
It's just at the same time, I don't know. I want good quality, and I want a good show. And as of right now, I'm kind of feeling like the scorecard for Phase 4 isn't looking very good for the MCU right now.
No, it's not. I mean, crap's sake, how the hell are they going to do She-Hulk's story closely to, or related at all to what her origin story was? At this rate, it's just going to be close to the Ultimates, which I do not even like thinking about. It just makes no sense.
It could be a different universe. They're in that narrative now.
Yes, but at the same time, it's a little late to be introducing the She-Hulk. I know what they're trying to do, but it's a little fucking late. You introduced Kate Bishop before you introduced She-Hulk.
That's...
You
Go ahead.
You killed off Black Widow. You're introducing female Thor before She-Hulk. You introduced Kate Bishop before She-Hulk. The only other female characters that were heroes that you introduced that you didn't kill off were Jessica Jones.
And where is she?
Oh, they
She's
canceled
over here with me.
They canceled the Defenders, so, good luck getting more of that series aside from Daredevil, because they're introducing She-Hulk and she works alongside him.
I got news for that. They're actually not. They're actually picking up Daredevil. They're picking up, I think, Luke Cage, and I think they're doing another Defenders. It's in the works. I read it. I literally read. You know what? I fucking hated Iron Fist until the last episode. That's when it got good, and they fucking canceled it. Yeah. I'm like, this show sucks monkey balls. This sucks. It's horrible. I hate it. It's like a younger Donald Trump getting a superhero thing. I'm like, this is dumb. Like, he goes out. It's kind of like that meets like Batman. Like, he goes back and he knows all this crazy ninja shit, and then all of a sudden it gets good at the end, and then they fucking cancel it. The fuck. Yeah, but I think they're bringing. They said they're bringing a bunch of those over, Oni. So you might see a Defenders. So that I'm happy about. I don't know about you, but I'm happy about that.
I don't really care. I just don't.
Okay.
I just find it interesting that now is when they decide to introduce the She-Hulk.
Right.
When it came to her introduction in the original comic books, the whole point was that she was, in essence, everything Hulk wasn't, and Bruce was both bitter and happy about that. He was bitter because he kept wondering why did that not happen to me? What is wrong with me? But happy because his cousin didn't have to suffer the way he did, because he chose to give her a blood transfusion. I think it was against Trask. She was the prosecuting lawyer trying to put him in jail, and he sent some goons to go put a hit on her, and Bruce found her after she'd been shot up. and he was still on the run, so he tried to save her. And he did, but she became the She-Hulk as well. But she was able to control the transformation and just chose not to go back because she felt more free and open and able to be herself. Whereas Bruce felt he had to hide. Well, he also kind of had to hide. So, yeah, she basically got everything he didn't. And so in a way, it was supposed to show that that different side. It wasn't just, oh, we just need another Hulk. It was like, what if this happened differently?
Question. So there's only so many movies and so many characters that you can put out to the public at the same time. And I'm not defending Marvel, but it's going to sound like I am. But what they're doing here is they were trying to put out movies that would make money, and they said, fuck the order. That's what they were doing. That's why you don't get She-Hulk till now. It's like She-Hulk seems like, to me, it's a secondary character. It's just like right on the same level of Captain Marvel. Like no remote interest in it. If you would have told me 6 months ago I was be defending She-Hulk, I'd be saying you're fucking crazy, Oni. There's no way this show is going to be good. It's going to suck dick. It's going to be horrible. It's not going to be good. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I look at the trailer. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it. So I'm kind of surprised. Like everyone's saying, like the honest criticism from everybody is like it's not up to par. But this could be first pass stuff, and it's just a teaser. So what do they have? What's today? What is it? May? So they have what? 6 weeks to re-render everything and do the textures, which is, as me and Soda would know, is completely doable. Mm-hmm. You have a lighter, you have a texture artist, and then you have the model's fine. The scaling is fine. They have the CG. We have to live with it. So just taking your side a little bit here, using devil's advocate, like, okay, we have to do that. So now this is the production line that we have to do. So now we have to make it better because everyone's getting all pissy, getting all Sonic the Hedgehog on this shit. So,
no, that was just bad.
Also true.
Anyone with two fucking eyes could have told you that.
Right.
Now, I've also been told that was a PR stunt or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's okay for these types of artists to do that. It's okay to put out a quality like that and cover your ass on the back end. But other artists, oh no, it's got to be a finished product out the door. This is allowed, though?
Yeah. This is allowed because the quality is not that dramatic. Compared to Sonic, which was like a giant, like, shit on the whole thing. But this character, like, I could see that, yeah, like, she's got, like, this matte finish to her skin, which is probably the thing that you're kind of turned off by. There's no... it does look like a realistic texture is what you're probably put off by. Is that safe to say?
Part of it is just some of them don't look good. Some of the scenes do not look good.
Okay.
There's a scene which shows her in the purple suit that she's going to wear. It's one of the suits that came out probably around mid-2000s, early 2010s, where I think it was like the cut-off shorts and the tank top. Very iconic look.
Yeah, that's the look I like the best. Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just I know it looks all flat to me. It doesn't.
Gotcha.
There is no definition, but it also just looks so awkward. And that's why I don't like CGI, is because it is not a fix-all. I personally don't like how it looks, and yet everyone trying to shove it down my throat like I'm supposed to like it is really fucking irritating. I don't like the look. It ages badly every time. You look at the Avengers movie, the first Avengers movie that came out like 12 years ago almost now. It doesn't look as good. Why? Because some of it was CGI, and you can just tell more and more that the CGI didn't age well. That's just what happens. But then you look at Jurassic Park, and you're like, holy shit, look at that fucking dinosaur. It's because that was an animatronic. Which is probably sitting around somewhere, hopefully not collecting dust and ghosts.
I'll go get it. It's right here. Hold on.
Probably at an auction.
It irritates me that instead of putting a notice saying, work in progress, subject to change.
It would be nice if they did that, but I don't think they would ever do that.
Well, no, because that would also take time and effort to do that and be professional. These are also the same type of people who like to fire people through email.
Yeah.
I have nothing wrong with the model. Okay, I have no problem with the actress. I have There's nothing against her.
Right.
Well, for
I understand
starters, when you come to continuity, though, as Jennifer Walters, she has curly hair. Very cute curly hair. And then it turns to this. That's not how that works.
I will offer up a little bit of information that was put out in previous timeline, so to speak. Because, as we all know, the DCU, or DCEU, whatever the hell it's called these days.
I don't even know if they know.
We all know that their movie universe for their DC characters is lacking in comparison to the MCU.
But their shows are good. Well, except for The Flash now. Good job, Midler.
Good Lord.
I would say except for, everything related to DC nowadays. But that's a whole different matter. The thing that I've actually understood is Warner Brothers has the characters, 100% of the characters, and has had 100% of the rights to 100% of the characters that they could have been making in their movies into this expanded fucking universe that they could have been doing for as long as Marvel has been doing. Marvel, when they started with Iron Man, with the whole MCU, they were in a bind.
Yep.
All of the most famous characters, the highest money making characters were all owned by different companies when they started off. They had to take basically the B list, the B line, if you will. Instead of putting out the A game, the A line, let's use it, make a little bit of a sports analogy, poorly because I fucking suck at sports.
Sporting?
Cricket?
You get out
oh
there.
Oh my God.
And you put the B list out there. At the time, Iron Man was not an A-lister. Iron Man was no Spider-Man. At the time, the Hulk wasn't anybody's favorite character. At the time, Thor wasn't anybody's favorite character. Captain America was. But that's like the one-off.
I don't know. I grew up with the Hulk and Blue Protect, so.
Yeah, Hulk was
Black
big
Widow
in our
wasn't.
time.
Yeah, well, also Hulk was kind of sort of kryptonite, if you will, because of the movies that happened before.
Ang Lee.
Well, it's kind of what Odie's saying about She-Hulk. Why couldn't they found
it's just they had to basically throw together the B team and hope that they could actually cobble something popular together until they ended up with rights to everything. And now they've got limited rights to some of the characters, but they have everything now. They do have the rights back to Fantastic Four. They do have the rights back to X-Men. They do have basically everything except for Spider-Man.
That's
so
okay.
Shut up, Soda.
I'm wondering if they're going to do anything big and good.
We can hope, but I'm not holding my breath for a couple reasons. One, phases 1, 2, and 3 were already pre-planned. They planned that from the beginning as, if this works, this is what the intent is to do. Which would also, when you have a good successful movie or a few, then that means more investors are going to come in.
You say they had everything pre-planned. It was really Jon Favreau's plan originally.
Okay. He is the guy who directed Iron Man, yeah. Also,
it was originally Jon Favreau's plan. Now, what's his name? Fucking Feige. He just kind of... Well, I think he got lucky. He took an idea that seemed to do really well early on and then did more. So...
But again, what do they have now? Phase 4. Ooh, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, they killed off half of their characters. Granted, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like, okay, yeah, we've been doing this stuff for a really long time. Let us do something else now. So
At least they're more diverse.
Yeah, I agree.
In what? Sucking?
Ooh,
Giggity.
Whoa, dude.
I'm okay with diversity.
There's
and
no
sucking.
plan. There is no fucking plan.
There's a clip.
You've got. It just seems like they're just going, oh, we're gonna ride the coattails of Endgame. Or you could do something new. Like
I feel.
I want a reboot.
Okay, so let's turn it into the fucking comic book pattern here, where they've rebooted their entire freaking continuity 70 fucking times in the last
She was stabbing herself.
5 years. So I don't know, man.
I don't have a lot of hope for She-Hulk.
I don't want a reboot. I want them to do do a new good storyline. Stop trying to pull everything out of the continuity from the comics, because all the good stories they've done all the good stories on the big screen now. All that's left is shitty.
I agree.
All the good stories are all the good stories that were actually done well, because they've tried to do the Dark Phoenix saga twice and it sucked both times, from what I heard.
We don't talk about that. That was
a redhead in it. That's all that matters.
Fantastic Four, horrible both times. Phoenix, horrible twice. I agree with Oni.
I'm gonna agree with that one. Well, also keep in mind it was Fox that did that shit show. They look, I was excited to see all the X-Men on the big screen. I did not like the story they told. I did not like the story they told. Like, I had high hopes for it.
Wonder powers activated.
Yeah, the rumors about that one is that was about to be an actual movie, a live action movie, and Zaslav fucking snapped that shit worse than Thanos snapping half the universe.
Wow, dude.
What the fuck?
I don't know. They still haven't told the wedding of Deadpool, so there's still one great story left.
Good lord.
Would love to see the actual story, the little love story between
him and
Lady Death and Thanos. I would love to see that story.
That's not a love story. That was the attempt, and she's like,
well, I mean, you and I
Deadpool
know.
and Shikla, that's a cute love story, because Nightcrawler officiated the wedding.
You and I both know.
There we go at Nightcrawler. Like,
you and I both
it's Spider-Man with me. It's Oni Nightcrawler.
I also love the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
And no, I don't like how I don't think they did him well in the movies anymore.
You know what, Oni? You convinced me. Fuck She-Hulk. I'm not watching it now.
X'd it out, so we can move on.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm willing to move on. I both know, Oni, that story with Thanos and Deadpool and Lady Death. You and I know that story. I would love to see that one come out of nowhere and everybody be like, but Thanos was a relatable villain. Shut the fuck up. Let's tell the truth about what he did.
Sometimes we just want a villain who's just bad and he knows he's bad, but he's fabulous.
Oni and Thanos would get along. She
All right,
wants
your
to
next
wipe out
witness.
humanity.
No.
Thanos wants to wipe out humanity.
No, I think Oni would make Thanos' head explode.
No, Thanos killed like half or all of his planet. That's canon.
Is that two ends
he
or
was
one?
doing it for a good reason.
No, comic-wise, he just did it because he could. In the original comics, he just did it because he could.
In the comics, he did it because he wanted to impress Lady Death, the aspect of Death. He wanted to get in Death's pants, and he wanted to impress her. So he killed half of the people on his planet. And when she wasn't impressed, he stepped it up and went to the Infinity Stones. That's the story that the big screen didn't tell.
That's why he was called
Bitches ruin
Mad
everything.
Titan.
Am I right?
Right. I believe it. Oh, yeah, I agree.
What are you saying, Oni?
I don't even remember anymore.
Go for it. Try to remember.
Why he was called the Mad Titan.
Exactly.
Dun dun dun.
Where are my crickets?
Cricket.
Oh wait, did Oni get a new haircut? Ticker wants to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
New color.
Well,
New
I wouldn't
color,
call it a
and
new
I shaved the
haircut.
sides.
Ah,
I did.
okay. Okay.
Oh.
I did too. Thanks for noticing, Ticker. Fuck you.
You do it every week. Doesn't matter.
That's true. But so does Oni.
No, I don't.
We change our hair almost every other week.
She kept it the same for a long time, and then she
Yeah.
changed it twice in the last couple weeks.
It's funny in the Twitch clips because they go out of order. You see Oni's hair change colors, like between from shot to shot. It's great.
Did not know that, KO. I'm a big Deadpool fan.
Well,
first
that's-
Deadpool.
He's a classic at this point.
I was a
Yeah.
Deadpool fan before Deadpool was cool, you know.
Yeah, I would
Just saying.
probably say that you
Your
probably knew
hipster
who
pool.
Deadpool was before I knew, but I became
Well-
a big Deadpool fan because of one of my soldier buddies when I was deployed. He was like, "You got to check this character out." I was like, "Really?" And I started reading, and just couldn't stop.
Well, if they would have never created Deathstroke, Deadpool would have never been made, because that's what they were
Well,
kind of...
That's true.
The artist that made Deathstroke is the same artist that made Deadpool.
Well,
They
Deadpool is
flip teams.
Deathstroke with his memes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
What
kind
the
of the memes of the 30 years ago or whenever the hell they did it.
Yeah. Garbage human.
Garbage fucking humans.
That's right.
I know Hero's really happy that I finally put that on my soundboard.
Garbage human.
Okay, so Disney's at it again with exploiting Stan Lee.
Oh, God.
This is great.
Is it though? Because this is
One day do
this is where I'm worried. This is where I'm worried.
Hey, Ticker, I love Green Lantern, so stop it.
I'm really worried because, and we all kind of knew that this was going to be something that happened when Stan Lee started getting really old. We all knew that they were going to. We all
Anybody
knew
want
that,
some
knew that
Stanley
they,
autographs? I have a bunch.
we all knew that they were going to find a way to continue putting his image in the movies for cameos. We all knew that they were going to continue to do it. We all knew that Disney would find a way. What they came to an agreement with Stan Lee's estate to allow them to digitally put his face in movies, in Marvel movies for years to come. I don't remember what the number was, but I think it's for the next 20 or so years.
Mint.
We also know that Disney has contract practice that is basically says we own your likeness for this many years.
Yeah.
I would agree, Badger. I don't like the idea. It feels wrong. But we kind of knew that when they de-aged Mark Hamill and put him in The Mandalorian, we kind of knew that this was coming. I feel like we knew it was coming at that point.
I mean, pretty soon.
You know what, Chaos? That is kind of a good point. He would definitely want himself to continue to be remembered in movies and in Marvel properties.
But couldn't they just use like a portrait? Just like I have a photo of Stanley on a back wall.
Like a subtle thing.
Yeah, they could.
Or a book.
I feel like
I
that
know
would
those
be better.
fuckers have original copies of stuff he's made. Have that like on a
Easter
kitchen
egg.
table or something like that.
Right, because
autographed
when he
comic
died,
on the wall.
he didn't have a lot of money when he died, so that's why they gave him producer credits at the end of his.
And that's just
How
horribly
does he not have
sad.
what? I love
Because
Cocktalker? Okay.
people were fucking people were taking advantage of him. Family members were taking advantage of him. At one point, there was a personal assistant or somebody that was like literally his freaking servant waiting on him hand and foot. That person was taking advantage of him. Like, it was bad to a point to where they were just abused. It was elder abuse. When he would show up at cons,
they're telling him how to spell his own name. Yeah. We spoke about this before. Like, they were telling him how to spell S-T-A. Like, they're telling him how to spell his name on the shit. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, I think I've seen clips of that, and it's just, it makes me sick to my stomach. And if it makes Chieftain sick to his stomach, you know it's fucking bad. Because I got a pretty thick skin with everything, and I think it was horrible what they did to him.
Like, the very reason he didn't have a lot of money before he passed away is because somebody who was given the ability to manage his estate for him, because he was not mentally there enough to do so, was taking advantage. And when people found out about that, like, it was like when he regained enough of his faculties to realize that, whoever that was, I remember it was somebody, I think it was like his daughter or his sister or somebody. When he regained enough of his faculties to realize that, he cut them out and they became a bitter relative and somehow came back around to try and continue to take advantage of his estate after he was gone.
Yep,
it's horrible. If any of you fuckers do that, I'm gonna come back to life and fucking turn you into fucking zombies.
That's funny. You do that.
Well, I can tell you right now, it wouldn't be me that'd be doing that to you. I wouldn't be trying to take advantage of you. No. Now, people people on the bad list, that'd be a whole different story. We already know somebody's gonna try and cash in on Chieftain's fame.
What little I have left.
Oh,
I'm on the back end of my life.
When the time comes, Chief. When the time comes, I'll be ready.
Speaking of, don't forget to subscribe to Lagging Out's YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/lagginout. Check me out. Look at me. It's a lighter version of Chieftain smiling and pretending he's happy. Go to subscribe to youtube.com/lagginout. Be there. Be the cool kid.
Drinking soda's favorite soda.
All right, we talked about that. Oh, here's something too straight because we had to do a topic change. I had it all in order, but it's okay. Support us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/lagginout. I just added some new stuff in there actually today. Yay! Here's some of the things So here's like the top 3 tiers that you can do. We actually have one person in the bronze. It's $1 a month, and you get a shout out at the beginning of each live. The silver one is $5 a month, and you get all the cool sounds. You can download them. Like, I put the sounds in the actual chat, but there are more if you want some of these sounds. Like,
I'm from New York. Fucking fight me.
Garbage human.
What an idiot.
Emotional damage.
Shut up and dribble, bitch.
Stuff like that is going to be in a special Patreon folder in our Google Drive. So $5 a month gives you access to that folder for the month, and you can pull whatever tchotchkes you want to pull out of there. And have fun.
I think Ticker, if you want a soundbite of me saying if you want a recorded soundbite of that, you're gonna have to
do that.
You're gonna have to donate to Chieftain for that.
Yeah, I'll have to. If you want the entire if you want that entire like soundtrack of the in that video, I will pull it for you. I will pull it for you. You just got to remind me. And then $15 a month You get everything that you'd have on the silver, plus you get the Lagging Out Legion exclusive sticker. It's exclusive. I don't think anyone owns one yet. That's how exclusive it is. I think it's 3 by 4 inches. I think it's a pretty big sticker. So, and I just do that on the spreadshirt and just send it to you, and you have your sticker that you can put on your car, showing that you are part of
the Lagging Out Legion. The best Legion there is. We are Legion. We are Lagging Out.
Anyways, but yeah, so these are cool little tchotchkes there on patreon.com/lagginout. That is patreon.com/lagginout. And now, here's a subject I know nothing about.
Uh-oh.
Kudoku and them getting involved with the Buffalo shooting. What the fuck's up?
Kotaku.
Yeah.
That's right. So, originally, this story came up because our boy Unisol was talking about it. Where is Unisol? He did drag his ass.
I don't know.
Drag his ass off of Destiny.
I don't know why he's playing Destiny, because they're getting involved in some of this bullshit too. So
yeah. So this whole thing now, I don't want to grandstand off of a fucking tragedy, so I'm not going to say a whole lot about this.
But do it anyway.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. So this whole thing with the Buffalo shooting, these fuckers, this fucker going out there who, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, no, he was not some crazy ass pro-gun Republican. He was actually a self-proclaimed socialist that went out there and was profiling people and shooting people.
Oh.
Beside the point, it was a tragedy. Yeah, I know, right?
It was a tragedy. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. It was a tragedy. The kid obviously had some mental fucking issues. The governor of New York. The governor of New York
fucking crazy
stated that this person popped up on an investigation. Excuse me. And then Kotaku and Bungie and a couple other motherfuckers go out there and release public statements about gamers and criminal activities.
Of course. Because you know what? Why not shoot yourself in the fucking foot, right? But it's so fucking stupid. This is the whole narrative here. It's like video games are always bad, and both sides, left and right, when something goes wrong, it's either one of two things, Hero, and correct me if I'm wrong. It's either the gun or I just had it and just slipped right out of my head. It's the gun or it's he's a white supremacist. He's either one of the two. It's never the third, which is always the obvious, which is mental illness. This motherfucker was flagged. He was Baker acted for 3 days. He was in the system saying, don't give this kid a gun. Don't give this kid a gun. Don't give this kid a gun. In New York, and being from New York, they have one of the strictest gun laws in the United States. There is no reason...
Talking about striking those laws down, by the way, Chieftain.
What's that?
The Supreme Court has been in talks about striking down those draconian laws in New York and in California, by the way.
Yeah, because they're against the Second Amendment. I get it. But what they have to do, and I'm sorry if I'm on my soapbox now. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead. This topic pisses me off.
It pisses me off too, because being a gun owner myself, I take umbrage to the fact that every single gun owner needs to have a mental illness test. No, you just need to enforce the laws that are already on the goddamn books. Enforce the laws. That's all you have to do. This kid was flagged. Why did he get a gun? This is the governor's fault. This is the local government's fault. And this is even the FBI's fault for not enforcing the rules that are already on the books. And then these stupid companies get on their high horses like, oh, it's video games. Motherfucker, I played Call of Duty for 10 years. I didn't go shoot up a Walmart. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Exactly.
It's so intellectually... It's such an insult to my intelligence that they go right to it's the gun. But the guy who runs over somebody in Wisconsin runs people over. They're like, a person in a red car killed people at a
No, they
Christmas
blamed it on
party.
the vehicle. They blamed it
What's
on
that?
the party.
Yeah.
They
What's
said
that?
it was a red
blamed it on-
SUV.
Yeah, they blamed it on the red SUV. You know why? Because the guy was black.
It didn't
Because
fit
instead
their
of saying
narrative.
a black guy killed white people, he said a red SUV killed parade people. See,
that
it's
was more-
all
it
a
was more than that.
narrative.
It was also
I'm
because
sorry?
he was out on bail for a
Right.
violent crime, and they knew
Oh, yeah.
who he was by
He
name.
ran
They
over
knew.
his girlfriend, who was going to be a witness to put him away forever.
I
Right.
think she did survive.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain she survived.
I hope
so.
she
Let me
did.
guess. He was it wasn't that he had mental illness. He was a fan of Grand Theft Auto, right? That was the reason.
No
Is
idea.
that the reason?
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Ironically,
aware if they're just trying to keep him away from people because people
And you know
gotta
what's
want a piece
crazy?
of him.
that
Fucking
dude was
stupid.
out on bail, and guess what? The bail was set so low that it was fucking stupid.
It is.
Because they originally tried to set the bail at a really high number, which would make sense.
That's racist.
But somebody came out and said, no, you can't set the bail to that amount of money because that's predatory.
Right. It's not predatory of him killing like
Never mind
20 people,
that he
injuring
was-
50 and one child. But yeah, it's okay.
He was definitely somebody that was, known to be on social media for hating people based on the color of their
Right.
skin.
Well, this
Interesting.
stupid fucking cracker that killed all these people in a black neighborhood was the same thing. The dude fucking hated people. He just had this he had like a 200-page manifesto. Hello, that's a red flag. Red flag. Red flag. He went to a black neighborhood and killed people. Hello, the guy is mentally ill and a racist. It's not just one or the other, it's both. People are so extremely linear minded when it comes to this shit. It's like, this is my team and this is my team. No, motherfucker, we all should be on the same team, and these people should be in mental institutions, not prisons. They should reopen mental institutions for people like this because they're fucking psychopaths and they shouldn't be in the public. My parents tell me this all the time when I call them on Sundays. It's mental institutions. They should open them up and run them right. Right, Soda? What do you think? Oh, he's not there. Totally fucking busted. There's a clip. He's just standing fucking still. Soda's on a shit break.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to get a word in edgewise. This is a perfect time for me to leave.
I know, right?
He needs the reboot. Oni, what do you think?
It's just the same shit every time.
It is.
And the thing is that it's a video game company making a comment on this. Really fucking insensitive. How about you give the people time to grieve? Do you even know who fucking died that day?
Mm-hmm.
Because those were a lot of people in the community who were just going grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
That's exactly it, too. They were just going grocery shopping.
but
And the dude picked them out because they didn't share his skin color.
so
Mm-hmm.
yes, absolutely. This kid, by the way, 18.
Yeah.
Last
kid.
I heard, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are gonna want to PC you in prison. Hope and pray you fucking survive. If they don't give you the death penalty for this. But
I don't know if Wisconsin is a
It's-
death penalty state.
it wasn't
Buffalo
Wisconsin,
is
it
in
was
New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I might
My
have
fault,
to
my
check.
fault.
I don't think they have the death penalty there anymore. But
They
I can
might
check.
reinstitute it for this one. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But anyways,
I
I
mean,
think they should.
yeah.
give the families time to grieve. They
Mhm.
had a really shitty thing happen
Oh yeah.
on a day that people already consider taboo because of superstitions. For a video game company,
There's Soda.
let alone several, to
Yes,
stick their
sir.
nose in, I think is insensitive as fuck.
I had to pull
All
a
you
hero.
had to say was, our hearts go out to the families and people affected
Oh,
by what
definitely.
happened in Buffalo. if you want to do something like assist in a GoFundMe, totally cool with that. If you want to go donate money, cool. If you want to send a bouquet to the city council to go, hey, our hearts are with you. You don't know us, but you're Americans as well. That's fine. But to take a political stance on something that, with all due respect, should not be politicized. Violence should not be politicized. It should be about justice. It should be about getting to the bottom of what happened.
Here's I don't know what the fuck Bungie was thinking, but Kotaku, I'm not surprised at. Kotaku is a fucking rag. They're supposed to do video game news, but they don't fucking stick to video games. Then they turn around and throw this bullshit out there about gamers being racist and criminals.
Then it's like, then why are you in the company? Why are you in this industry? If all we are nothing but criminals and things, why are you in the industry? That's right. Because
as a game developer and a gamer, I just want to go on record. I hate everybody equally.
Same.
Yep. I don't know.
That's why me and Oni get along.
I hate people who go out and kill other people because they feel like they can. I hate those types of people more. I hate people who prey on innocent people more. I know because I used to be a bully. Now I'm a bully to the bullies.
Oh, wow.
I hate people like that.
Big reveal. I never knew that.
I own that shit. I was a jerk as a kid. I was bullied, and I also bullied back.
That's a big thing to admit. That's
not really, in my opinion. It's just owning up the fact that, yeah, I was a terrible person, and I can't take back the mean words I said. At least
that actually speaks to your character now. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I can at least understand that ugliness and make sure I don't use it on the people who don't deserve it. But people like that, people who prey on others, such as going out and killing them because you feel like it's okay, because you feel like you're superior to them, no, fuck you. People who like to say, oh, all of you guys are criminals and trying to profit off of this fucking tragedy, yeah, you guys are disgusting. How dare you?
Exactly.
Yeah. Again, you don't see this as a big deal, Oni, but I think you're understating your character way too much and not giving yourself enough credit. To actually point out that you were a bully, corrected the behavior, and owned to it is a lot more than any other person would do.
I agree.
True.
Speaks more to the time.
You learn, and like it does. That's what I love about you. Your candor. You're honest to a fault. You say exactly what's on your mind, and if you feel like you're hurting someone's feelings, like if something happens, like after the show, they're like, sorry, I had a bad day. If I came off like that, I'm like, you're fine. I don't keep, as you know, I don't keep score either. So like, if someone's having a bad day, you're having a bad day. Everyone has a bad day, but that's a lot. Like I kind of did the same thing you did, and like, oh, I corrected that behavior, like where I was like 3 or 4 years ago, and I said, okay, maybe I should make those adjustments like you did. You articulated a lot better than I could have ever articulated it, by the way. But
thank you.
But yeah, it's not an easy thing to admit that you're wrong. Like I do it all the time, but
it's because you admit you're the villain. You are admitting that you are the villain, and you know what? It's not about a one and done fix. That's the other really sucky thing, is when you would finally realize that, even when you realize that you were the bad guy, it's not about, oh, I fixed that one behavior and I'm good. No, it's living with the guilt, and living with the shame, knowing that you were a shitty person to someone and you may never be able to take that back.
Yeah.
So, if you're out there, Robert, I know you'll probably never see this, but I am sorry. And I hope you're living a much better life than I could ever hope for you. Because, yeah, I was an asshole to you. And I shouldn't have been. A lot of kids were an asshole to you, but I didn't have to be. And I don't know if you remember all the things that happened after I started to realize you were a cool guy. I know I was in elementary school, but that's not an excuse. being an asshole kid makes you an asshole kid. So, I know he'll probably never see this, but, I hope you're living a good life out there. And I hope you're not in California, because that place sucks. This was when we lived in California, so I hope he's found a way out of there. I hope he's living a good life. I'm not really on social media very often. I don't know if he's living by a nickname, a new name. He was a kid that got picked on by a lot of people, and I was one of those kids, and then I realized, oh no, he's actually pretty cool. But the thing is that it doesn't really matter what I felt afterwards, because I still remember all the shit before. That's the thing. So now it's like, I can't change that. And honestly, it doesn't matter how sorry I am. He doesn't have to accept that apology. The victims of what you've done don't have to accept your apology. They may not accept your apology. You just have to live with that.
It reminds me of the movie Billy Madison, where he goes and makes those corrections, and Steve Buscemi, and he apologizes to Steve Buscemi, and
off the kill list.
It takes him off the kill list, and he crosses his leg finger. He's like,
man, I'm glad I called that guy.
That's kind of like, and I just want to say something to Chris Yuri. I'm not sorry for beating the shit out of you, because you were picking on me, and I jumped on you and beat your face in when you were in 5th grade and I was in 4th grade. But you had it coming because you were a bully, and when I was throwing those punches in your face and watching the bus come down the hill, it was worth every single punch, and I'm not sorry, because you deserve it, because you were a bully. The look on Hero's face is just like, what the fuck?
Well, bullies deserve to get their ass kicked, whether it's verbally or physically. I don't think I've gotten my ass kicked physically, although if you count boot camp, yeah, sure. Verbally, yeah, I've got a few lashings. Totally fucking deserve it too. So I try not to be that person I used to be. Yeah. I try to treat people better than I should have treated other people. Because I can't make it up to the past, but I can at least do better. Right.
You just try to live your best life, as the situation would say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's what you do. You do that here. You help. You know what, Oni? You help a lot of people here, and people there's people that have never met you before, and they're like, I love Oni. You're in their servers now, so it's just you're doing stuff that you're out of your comfort zone. Nikki Crow absolutely adores you. And so does Rogue Raven for other reasons. But
what?
There's a lot of people that really like you here because you're honest. Yeah, we're all abrasive in our own ways, but I think every day you try to improve, and everyone sees it. So just want to let you know that we see it as well.
Thank you.
And we love you.
We love you.
Even though you don't like She-Hulk, that's fine.
No, I don't like this She-Hulk. That's the difference. And again, nothing with the actress. Just
no, I get it.
You know what? Here's what I'll say about that one. Here's what I'll say about this She-Hulk. I'm gonna wait and see. But I'm gonna tell you, if we end up in August and they made no effort and it wasn't a first pass, I'm gonna have problems. But at that point, I'll just be like, I ain't gonna pay for it.
Everyone's gonna jump on my dick if it still sucks. See, we told you. Dude.
Don't know.
We told you it was gonna be horrible.
What the fuck?
I fucking called when Avengers the video game was gonna be horrible, or at least not good.
Mm-hmm.
And now look what's happened.
Here's what I'll say, Chief. Hey, Chief, how's it looking? And you're gonna be like, you were right, or it's actually really good. And I'll be like, I'll take a look at it.
We'll find out.
All right.
I'll see that, and I'll be like this. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we kind of hinted around to Marvel. So would this be considered a hero lagging out news break on this next story?
Maybe.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
I don't know. It gives me an excuse to use the new graphic.
Yes. Use the roll.
I'm going to use the roll. There is a pre-roll to it, so it's okay. So that way it gives me enough time to change the slides. So anytime now. I had to program this whole thing. Anytime now.
Fucking awesome job, sir.
Lagging out news.
Oh
break
shit, we got some goodies. Oh,
with Hero.
it's just Badger.
Thank you.
Well timed.
Thank you, Badger. Do you like our lagging out news break with Hero graphic? That was done by the one and only Soda.
Yeah, I think he did a freaking fantastic job on that.
Well,
Even though
where's
Mr.
your,
Perfectionist here doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, we had a sound. Did you take the sound off?
The sound actually plays to the stream, but we don't actually hear it here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank
the
you, Badger.
Streamlabs being fucking stupid, of course.
This is why our podcasts are better than everyone else's. Our production quality is better. We're actually, I think we're like probably the smartest podcast about gaming that you're not watching. Yeah. we have
out there not watching.
We have a lot of really high production quality here. If I'm not patting myself on the back. Oh, I'm so good. We have the great combination of Oni keeping us organized. The Scotch tape of lagging out.
That's
Hello,
what he
Babel.
does after he masturbates.
Oh, there's a clip.
Good boy. Way to go. Good job.
And that's a clip.
And that's a clip. And then you have this guy on the bottom left-hand corner that does like all the IT and like finds all the shit that I break. And then we have Soda doing motion graphics, which I don't know how to do. I'll just do all like the organizing and composition.
He's lying.
Actually,
Wait till we
before
open up the
talk
studio.
about this topic. I'm curious, Oni, what have you been
He's like,
sketching? Fucking awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
She
that's
got-
nice.
I think. Yeah, Fiat. That's pretty good.
I
See,
like
I've been-
boobies.
I've been watching her draw, honestly, this whole time. And I've just been really curious. I wanted to know how far she'd gotten on whatever she was doing. And now I realize that I am nowhere near as good.
I'm terrible at hands, and I'm also terrible at female anatomy. I can draw a guy, can't draw women. Somehow, the female figure, of which there are several different types, of which I am one of them, eludes me.
Oh, you'd fit well in some of our classes.
I think
Right.
hands are probably the bane of most artists' existence.
The best
That
thing
is true.
about hands is to draw them up close and learn all the muscles, and then
Oh my God! Did you have to do that in school? Like you got to
I
learn all
did,
the
yes.
Latin versions of the muscles.
I had to know
Latin
every muscle,
names?
every bone, every it was a pain in the ass.
Well, you
Oh my
you
God.
probably took a traditional anatomy class.
I had to take several, yeah, in my game design degree. And
Yeah,
it was
we
really
didn't.
awkward the first time I went to a new drawing class. And,
Yeah, we never had to do a new drawing class. We never did, which I'm personally okay with. But we just had a basic level set of like foundational classes. So a lot of the sketching was either still lifes or of portraiture, things like that. Nothing. Now, granted, I'm also not an illustration major. I'm not a graphic artist major. So they may have a lot to do with it.
that drawing's better than some of my students.
Well, I'm also significantly older than most of your students, so.
We have
Mentally,
non-traditional
yes.
mentally. Yeah, the mentality is a little. Yeah, we do have Marines. We do have Marines and Army students, but they seem to be our better students.
Yeah, it's because they understand when to
discipline.
shut the fuck up.
They do. And usually,
Well, I've met a
Except
lot of
that
mouthy
one.
soldiers.
the Marines do. The Army guys, not so much.
Yeah,
Right, Vinny?
know a
Am
lot
I
of
right,
mouthy-
Vinny?
Oh God, yeah. Forgot Vinny was in the army.
Yeah, Vinny's very mouthy. What he was doing storyboards in my class, very mouthy. Oh, you don't know what? there was a girl in there who said I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, bitch, really?
About
I don't remember what the context was, but maybe I didn't articulate it clearly enough for her to understand. So maybe it's a little bit of my part, but
that Turnip Twin sketch, Badger, was actually really good, and it made me laugh.
that's a backhanded compliment. It was actually really good, like you were surprised it was going to be good.
No, what surprised me was that it came out of fucking nowhere. This girl is spontaneous. She gets this idea, like, oh, I'm going to draw the Turnip Twins. 10 minutes later, where the fuck did you shit this out from?
I'm thinking
It's
Chief
really
is thinking,
good.
does that make it an art dump?
And she goes, look at this, look at this, look at this. It was a doodle, and I finished it on my phone.
Wow.
My fucking God.
How's that make you feel, Hero?
Like I don't art. I used to doodle and sketch and draw, and I was okay. I was a one-dimensional style artist, if you will.
Right.
My art style
Boobies.
looked very, very anime-esque.
I like
And
boobies.
the style, I could never get out of that style. So I just didn't draw for very long. Ibis.
Do you think you could draw better than Matt Murdock?
Why?
I don't know.
The blind
I was gonna
superhero?
say, what? Can't he
Daredevil?
draw?
Line.
I know.
That was my shitty attempt at a segue.
Oh.
Yeah, trying to bring it back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it back in.
I mean, he can see with his senses, but I didn't know if he actually drew. Like, 'cause that was in the comics. I don't remember that. But
Actually, in the comics, he used to pretend that he had a twin brother, and he'd switch places. He didn't really have a twin brother. Well, because he was trying to flirt with his love interest, and so he would pretend to be his twin brother, that he didn't have one, who was like super charismatic and a lot more showy, and he could pretend he wasn't as blind as he was and seem normal, whereas Matt Murdock was the whole smart but shy and, you know, had a disability via blindness, and his friend kind of his partner in crime in a way. Did they ever include Foggy in the show?
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. A Foggy?
Oh.
Isn't he the other lawyer?
Foggy
Yeah,
Nelson.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's in there. Oh yeah, they opened up the up the practice together. Yeah.
Okay,
they're best
good,
friends.
because that was like that was some of the original stuff. And look, I am a sucker for the brotherhood of two best friends, especially when they're guys, and especially when one of them's trying to be the wingman. Like, come on, you can go do it. No, dude, do it. You know she's totally into you. I don't know, brings a smile to my face. Also because, I mean, that's like classic Daredevil. Like, this is original issues of Daredevil.
Yeah,
So-
'cause Foggy got pissed
like
when
where
he
this is
found
going.
out Murdoch was Daredevil. He got pissed as fuck.
Oh yeah, he was.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. I'm assuming you
Spoiler
watched
alert
it
on a
by
show
now.
that's 5 years old.
Kind of sort
I
of cancel that show, and now they're bringing it back. But I don't
case
know if
anybody
they're
wants to go
actually
rewatch
bringing it
it.
back.
Didn't they do that on Family Matters with Stephen Urkel, and he became Stefan Urkel? Wasn't that the same thing that Daredevil did? Anyone remember that?
I remember that was like an episode or two. They tried to do some. I think they tried to hypnotize him, or no, they tried to get him to stop being such a nerdy, dorky guy. And
How'd that
he
go?
was so good at. He
It-
was
not
so
well.
good at it that
Not
it
right.
did not end well at all, and it was like I don't know. I think they had to do something that like hit him on the head to get him to go back to the way he was. Anyways, Daredevil, yeah. Rumors have it that it's coming back on Disney Plus.
We hope. I can't wait. Sorry.
Will they be bringing Elektra?
I
By the
hope
way,
not.
Jennifer Garner's Elektra has a special place in my heart.
The
Not
TV
sorry.
Elektra was horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard that too.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like normal Elektra that you were expecting. Like
it needed more CG.
How do you mess up Elektra? I mean, she's literally
because she didn't have any CG.
No CGI. No, the character is very milquetoast, Oni. Yeah, it was like it wasn't the typical Elektra that Jennifer Garner was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they needed to develop. They could have given the time to develop her more, but they didn't. They're like, oh, here's her backstory in like 15 minutes, and there you go. That was it. It was awful. It was awful.
We're all about women empowerment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I mean,
it made her just a minor character. It's horrible.
In the comics, yes, she has a similar backstory as Gamora, where family is slaughtered, she's adopted by a powerful person and raised, essentially hand-picked to be the perfect assassin.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is she's still human. And Gamora was still, I don't remember what species she was, but she was still in the sense of the human condition, human. Still had feelings. And I mean, crap's sake, one of the popular things in the original Daredevil comics was that he and Elektra had an on-again, off-again relationship, even knowing who she was.
Yeah.
Kind of like Black Cat and Spider-Man, MJ and Spider-Man, and
Soda and Amber.
Oh my god!
I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
Soda and Princess Jamie.
Oh god,
That's better.
no! Can we not? Where the hell has she been?
I don't know. I think she's in Louisiana on vacation.
It's some coworkers who went to Louisiana. They went just before all the humidity hit, so it was like, oh, it's actually really nice. I'm like, good thing you went, because boy howdy, it's not gonna get better.
No, we've been at 100% like all week. Horrible.
I feel bad for a lot of people who aren't really used to humidity or do go through humidity, because where I am right now, people go, oh, it's so humid, and I'm like,
it's like 20%. My cousins do that, like in the summer, it's like 83. It's so hot. I'm like, it's fucking 83 in December.
Dude,
here.
I have windows open. Go ahead, Oni.
Sorry. I'm used to saltwater humidity, and I've been a lot closer to the equator. So part of me goes, oh, come on, you guys are being babies. But part of me also goes, they don't know what it's like in other areas. We're near freshwater. Humidity here is going to affect them differently. This is their normal. This is what they're used to. Be gentle. Just because you know what other humidity is like does not make you better. This isn't a pissing contest.
Rio's like, what's humidity? He lives like 20 minutes north of me.
You definitely know.
He actually works in my county. He drives from his county to my county. He's a healthcare worker, so we like to thank him for all his hard work.
Yeah. Sure.
I have one thing about Matt Murdock. Yeah, I get it. He's blind. I get it. He's a superhero. But does he own a goddamn razor? Fucking shave your face, dude. It's annoying.
That's his look.
Like, I fucking hate that.
The
I'm like,
look. I think he pulls it off good. He pulls off the rugged look wearing a mask good.
Actually, it makes sense. It makes sense because he's clean shaven during the day, and then it's the 5 o'clock shadow when he's putting on the suit to go to Hell's Kitchen and kick some ass. So technically, it kind of makes sense.
All I gotta say is, look, I appreciate a bearded man.
oh, Rio, you should see his pubes. Thank you, Rio, for that visual. Sweet Jesus, dude. Go ahead.
He's Matt Murdock. Of course he could shave without decapitating himself. Remember, he uses like some weird echolocation, okay?
He uses the Force.
He's Batman. He's Batman with real Batman powers.
Oh, did you just say he's Prattman? Ooh.
His suit really seals in the flavor.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody that's not from New York to know that per capita, New York has more superheroes than any other state. So, haha.
And yet
You're
criminals
right.
keep
Still
going
sucks.
over there. Why is that?
Because criminals are dumb.
And you
Who's a famous superhero in Houston? Oh, you don't have one. My bad.
Hey, you're right. Actually, probably. I don't know.
Altuve is a villain, so
That
you
doesn't
can't really
count.
count him.
I mean,
If you're under 5'7", unless you're Wolverine.
most characters are in fictional cities anyway. So
That's true. Like Metropolis.
let's
well,
see.
DC.
I'm gonna Google that. Is any superhero from Houston? Well, it says Captain America.
Did you see the whole?
Actually, try some of the mutants.
They might.
The Bayou
almost
Beast.
think-
We have the Bayou Beast.
Try some of the mutants. I almost think the Guthrie family might be from Texas.
Apparently,
Or
one of the
Guthrie.
Spider-Mans is from Houston. Yeah, so
Yeah,
fuck
that
you. How about that? Scarlet Spider Kane Parker.
That doesn't count.
Fuck is that?
Mainstream.
Oh.
Gambit is how much I despise him. Is mainstream.
He's from Louisiana.
Yeah,
That's right. That's what I'm saying. He's from the South. I'm saying outside of New York. So he's in Louisiana. One in. I know there's a few in California.
Let's see.
I like Gambit's hair. It's the only thing I like about him. But
Apparently, he's the only
Rogues
one.
from Mississippi.
Scarlet
You
Spider.
know what? The Teen Titans are in Cali, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Well, Jump City. That's not a real place.
They go back and forth.
Give me a second. I really think there might be some mutants from.
The only one I
Houston?
can find is the Kane Parker. Scarlet
Well,
Spider.
let me see, because
Doesn't
technically
I don't think
sometimes
so
they
either.
treat them as separately. I don't know why, but you know, whatever.
There's been a bunch that's been appeared in Houston, but not from Houston.
This is my favorite mead. Bet you didn't see this coming.
You could just say the joke was blindsided.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ghost Rider
Rogue
has made an
is from
appearance.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
I thought she was from Louisiana, but Mississippi might be right. Bayou and all that shit.
Sorry about that, Badger. I was off in La La Land somewhere.
Normal.
Yeah. So with that being said, there are rumors that this is happening too. So like, remember we were talking about it earlier, but we blew our wad early.
Whoa.
So this might be happening too. Defenders might be coming to
Please,
Disney Plus as
Jessica.
well.
My
Oh my
sweetheart,
God.
Jessica.
Oh, that's my sweetheart. You're gonna have to fight me for her. I love me some Jessica
I
Jones.
think she's got enough for all of us. So.
Brooklyn, New York. Just saying, another superhero in New York. There you go. Brooklyn, New York. Hell's Kitchen. Luke Cage is where is he? Why am I drawing a blank with Luke Cage?
Harlem.
Thank you, Harlem. And I don't know where Iron Fist
everything
is from.
is an N bomb every 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
true.
was kind of a bit out there.
That guy played Luke Cage really well. I
did.
like Luke Cage. I really like that show.
But they
I like
really
this-
they ended that on such a cliffhanger too. It was like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, why'd y'all do that?
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't believe the character that plays Jessica Jones actually has a kid. She's so incredibly thin.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, wow. I'm like, it baffles me because she's like, it doesn't look like she had a kid. She's got good genetics. She's like amazing.
She's just hot.
Yeah, she is hot.
Crazy, but hot.
Well, yeah.
Jessica. Not
That's
the
that's
real
my type.
person.
Crazy hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying away from the Amber Heards.
Yeah.
You
At least she won't
need
shit in your
to.
bed.
I have. My life has gotten much better, thank you. Somebody
Well,
would tell that when I was like, 19, 20, it helped. Well, I guess my mom did. I didn't pay attention. So.
All right. So the next segment is very soda based.
Uh-oh. What I do?
So are you ready? We talked about this last night. So you said you're
Okay.
going to be ready to go for this. All right. So we're coming back with Soda's six pack.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's been a kind of a slow night, wouldn't you say, Soda?
Yeah. I think we have some things to talk about.
Yeah. So let's talk about let's talk about the rich people on the show.
Yeah, let's do that, would you?
And how rich they are and not really spreading the wealth around.
Yeah.
Are
We got
talking
numbers on this,
about
don't we?
communism?
No.
So specifically, let's talk about Hero.
Let's talk about somebody who owns a Tesla.
Yeah. So, we were talking.
Hero's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hero's like, what the fuck is going on? We were talking about, wow, you know how charitable Soda is. He's like, and we just say how rich Soda is, and we're like, Soda, like, you're so charitable with your subs. How many did you have? And you're like, well, quite a bit. I'm like, well, who else was actually contributing to the show? And we're like, all right, let's pick Hero. So how many subs has Hero really contributed to the show? And we were thinking, that would be 0. 0. And Soda, how many did you have?
Is this personal or is this giveaway?
Personal. Oh, you have 8.
8.
Curious as to where these numbers are coming from.
These aren't fake numbers. This isn't fuzzy math.
These are real numbers. I have not. Yeah.
Gift subs. Well, gift subs are a little bit more. Like you give subs to other people. So Soda. So help me out here.
I want to say 0.
That would be correct. And how many did you have subs?
I want to say 20 something. 24? 22? Somewhere like
I mean 24. So you gave a total 32 subs.
Damn.
That's very charitable for you. That's really good. So I think, like, if this was a football game, it would be a blowout, and you would be the winner.
But I don't have a Tesla.
So here's another question for the stream. Raise your hand if you ever drop bits on the sub.
Badger.
I know Badger had.
So almost everyone has. Everyone has. Everyone's done a lot to biddies, right? So we give biddies to our own stream, which is good. So that's good. We give more because we do that just to give people shit, right? Because this is all in fun. All right. So, but the moral question is like the real.
Wow. What?
Oh wow!
OG.
Got blasted with this.
Thank you, OG.
Thank you, Prophet.
Yep.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Welcome back. Hey,
Hero's
Prophet.
good.
How about you stay off?
Oh, look at
Apex
this!
tonight and
Amor's
chill
giving
with
us.
Oh,
5
God.
bits.
You're an asshole.
Wow.
You're my friend, but you're an asshole. Mr.
But, like-
Stayed in a hotel.
Your status is usually what you drive. So everyone raise their hand if you actually own a Tesla.
I can't.
You asshole.
Oh, I could be a real asshole on this one.
And that's been Soda's 6-pack. It was just messing with Hero.
You can tell we were bored last night.
I'm
Hero.
like,
Hey,
why?
I tried to get you in there. You know, I was like, hey, Hero, come hang out. You're like, nah, I got better things to do, like sleep. You know?
Yeah, you were right. I was literally. Here's the thing. I was literally walking to my bedroom when I got that message from you. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, it's Soda. Hey, what's up? Oh, now I feel like an asshole because I'm going to bed and this dude just invited me in to talk.
That's cool. We were all
Let's
in there.
let's give it up for Hero because we were just teasing him. We
Yeah,
love
we-
him. That's why we were just giving him shit. You're a really great sport. We love you, Hero.
He'll drive me around in these Teslas someday.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm paying $4.50 for gas, and Hero's like, I'm not paying anything.
Can't you just go to your Tesla and say, hey, drive to Sodas and won't it drive you? Is that how that works?
Thank you for the guys who give me the bits. That was really awesome. I didn't think anyone was going to do anything there. I just was doing it to be funny.
You know, that might be like a 20-hour drive from where I live.
It's probably about 18, 16 around there, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know,
thank you, Prophet.
With Prophet, 10 more.
How far are we from
For a hype train?
Yeah.
Probably a while.
I don't know how many we have.
Oh,
look at that. Soda making Hero look bad again. With
I just want to see you wiggle your butt in his face.
he does have a point.
It's like giving him a lap dance right there.
He like fucking gets right up in there. There we go. He gets some
grinding.
more. Hero's trying to move his face over. He's like, get me out of here. Apparently I had some biddies. I got any more?
He just likes the alert.
He just likes the alert.
I love Swifty, man. Like, it's just...
I gotta find the one with Oni, like doing like the little dance. I can't find it though. I think it's in one of my clips. It's an alternate, so if you tip it, like that one jumps in, like that, it goes back and forth. You can actually set that up as well. But yeah, so like we promised. If you guys are not in our Discord, you can actually click on the invite at the bottom there. You can also tip with Amazon as well if you wanted to. But Discord Nitro enhances your all-in-one Discord voice, video, and text chat. Update your emojis, even bigger file uploads. Stand out in your favorite Discords and more. Nitro starts at $9.99 a month or $9.99 for the whole year, which saves you 16%. And it also improves the quality of the videos, so Blacklight Oni's camera doesn't look like this.
Camera? You mean my phone?
Or Hero, which is actually really clear right now.
Right.
Which kind of defeats the purpose.
Fucked with it for like 10 minutes to get it to do what it was supposed to do.
Maybe you should ask the cam girls what their secrets are.
Right?
Damn.
We got to show more cleavage, Hero. I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
But look at mine. Mine's great. But that mine's a $500 phone. What? Oh, yeah, sure enough. Oh my God, he's wearing a sweater underneath his T-shirt. What the hell's going on there?
Oh.
That's right, dad bod.
We need to get with his wife. We got to get with his wife and do some waxing one week.
Rio is one hairy motherfucker though too. He's got like that beard. He's got that hero beard going too, and he's a hairy dude too. So don't feel bad.
Hot wax on the chest. Let's do it.
Whoa, dude.
You know what? I've already played that game. I'm okay with not doing it again.
Ever again?
Oh, that's horrible.
I'm okay with not doing it again. Look, I did the back wax actually for a good long time. But then the lady started charging me more and more and more money progressively every time I came back. I'm like, what is going on here? You haven't done any more waxing than last time. No, we're getting more area, so I gotta charge you more. You know what? No, fuck this.
Wow. That's funny.
More area, meaning, are you calling me fat bitch? Is that what you're doing?
Dude.
It's like that's what I would say.
Well, no, really.
Come at me! I fucking dare you.
I did try the chest thing once, and I was like, nah, I'm good with just doing the back this time. And then the following time, it went from like $70 to $80 to $90, and I was starting to catch a hint that she was not wanting to mess with my grizzly bearness.
Who was the guy who looked like me again? It was Hero, Prophet, because you had the beard as well. You could have been his doppelganger.
Apparently.
Yeah, like we were talking about that before. Not before, but we talked about that. Wow, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago at this point, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That is the right one.
Oh!
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy says Rian Johnson will still make a trilogy.
Must
Of what?
have lesbian Jedi.
It's gonna be.
Please don't say High Republic.
Yeah, so here's a tweet.
Yes, right. You know, it's still on. No,
Who the hell is Saria Wilson?
No idea. I found it, and so I was like, they're confirming it, but that was in 2021, but it's still relevant. It was in a story I read, so.
Yeah, the information that I got was that Kathleen Kennedy herself has come out and said that they're still going to be doing another Star Wars trilogy with Rian Johnson at the lead, but there's nothing in development at the moment, and they're saying that the reason is because Rian Johnson has an obligation with Netflix currently.
So let me ask you
after all the
this.
layouts that Netflix has done recently?
Hero, would you rather see him like continue the Star Wars or just totally reboot it from like create all new shit?
Good question.
I don't want them to continue the mess that has been the nightmare of what was.
So no
I don't
Rey
want
and
them.
no Rey then.
Yeah,
basically.
Just let her die in obscurity like the Palpatine she is.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Well, Rey and Kylo Ren are related, so there's that.
Allegedly.
Oh, it kind of makes sense.
I just wonder if people would like, grasp more of like a whole new Star Wars, new characters, or.
Look.
Oh, I think I know what people would fall over themselves for.
Darth Revan.
Admiral Thrawn.
It's a trap.
Supposedly there is going to be a storyline following that guy. Apparently, supposedly.
They'll probably
Apparently the
do
guy that's
a series.
Yeah, I've heard Thrawn. I've heard rumors that Thrawn was in the works, and that his voice actor might actually be his actual actor.
But they might have fucked themselves with Mando being so good, and these other ones, and Boba was okay, but it was Mandalorian 3.5. Like.
Yeah, look, my thoughts are I would definitely want new stories.
If Obi-Wan sucks, it's gonna be bad.
That's gonna be good, I think.
I think so, but
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Hero says everything sucks.
Throw a CG, throw in a CG She-Hulk in there, and you got a good show.
I'm worried about Obi-Wan. Like, I'm worried that they're going to completely ruin the character of Obi-Wan with this series that they're working on.
Yeah, I hope not.
I'm
but
worried. I want it to be good though. But anyways, yeah, the as far as I understand, they're still talking to him about making a movie trilogy. I want something that has nothing to do with what illness that they created with 7 through 9. I want them to fucking retcon that whole bit and do it right, but that's probably never going to happen.
Yeah, I think pigs might fly before that happens.
Wee!
Don't make me turn into a pig that flies because I can do it.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Bring home the bacon.
You mean Chiefs? We talking about Halo soon, right?
What?
We can.
Yeah, we can.
What's the news on that besides them ruining the entire franchise by
Doom?
I don't know. Him taking off his helmet, taking out his emotional chip out of his ass, and walking around without the suit. Besides that, what's
it
there to
gets
talk
better.
about in Halo?
Here's the worst part about the Halo show that they did. Everything I predicted fucking happened. They replaced the Master Chief with a woman.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Late.
Spoilers.
They'll say, hey, mute your
you
mic
want
if you
to
haven't
watch-
watched it.
If you want to actually watch this show, I advise you to walk away right now because I'm about to spoil the whole show.
Hold on 1 second. I got 10 seconds.
You already ruined it for me.
Well, you kind of wanted me to tell you.
Lagging out news
I wouldn't
break
have done it. I wouldn't have told you if you'd have told me you
with
wanted to watch it.
Hero.
I don't have Paramount, so right now.
There we go.
All right. So, yes, spoiler alert. Halo is bad. The very last episode. The very last episode, they killed him and
Stripped
replaced
his
him
dignity.
with Cortana.
They shoved a
They
woman in
killed
it.
him and
Wait,
replaced him
it's
with
an AI.
Cortana. Exactly. She's an AI in his suit. She reboots the suit and takes over the suit and uses his dead body to
course they
clear
did.
the way for his team.
I didn't realize Cortana was into necromancy.
Yep, she is.
I mean, is there a way to do it and that's awesome? Yeah. Maybe not like that. Maybe if he died like a super heroic death or something. Maybe.
News break.
That's
So,
Woman kills man and takes over body. What a shocker.
so
Right.
Master Chief dies, and his dying wish is for Cortana, the AI in his suit, to take over
So-
his suit and use it to clear the way for his team so his team can live.
Dumb. Dumbest story ever.
And everybody wondered why the showrunners quit before the series premiered.
something.
And everybody wondered why season 2 was canceled before season 1 premiered.
All right.
You ain't
So
got nothing
basically-
left, guys.
This is what I've learned about in this show. She-Hulk's gonna suck. Kenobi's gonna suck.
Halo's.
No one's gonna
sucks.
watch Daredevil. No one cares about the Avengers. The Avengers game was horrible. Am I off? That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I think you got it all.
Well, you know
Hero's
what?
cheap. That's 7.
Well, if you want the God honest truth, the fact of the matter is the only way you learned all this in this show today is if you never fucking watch us.
that is true.
Yeah.
Fred X.
I
Are
learned
you
something
not
today.
entertained? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? And as the night grows longer,
So do
I
I.
noticed that Oni's setup looks better and better because the glowing lights start like looking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, here's one. Here's one where like Oni's like, "Have you not read the news section of Discord?" So that's why we have this.
Oh, yeah.
The OnlyFans shocker.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit! Look at her boobies.
What?
What? Those push-up bras are working overtime. Anyways,
I mean, she also
Your cow
probably used a
is
little bit of
permanently
contour,
bad?
honestly.
yeah, a little bit too.
And again, there's no hate to women with small cups. I get it. Genetics, you don't really get to choose, but you know, little makeup can go a long way. So that's probably how they look a little fuller too.
Hey, I don't matter the size of me. It's all good. Anyways, so there was some pay to play here, some honeypotting going on with Twitter and some OnlyFans models or something like that.
It was Facebook.
Instagram,
That's why it's
actually.
Facebook.
It's Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry. Yeah, Facebook. So that's what I had to do. I get it. So
Yep.
that's all right. So basically, I don't remember what thumbnail I took this from with the guy's logos in the top left-hand corner. And
The quartering.
Yep,
Thank
the
you,
quartering, yeah.
Jeremy.
The quartering was like discussing how they're getting special treatment because they were getting photos literally for free on their OnlyFans account and giving them to Facebook admins. They'll allow them to get more of contact.
The actual context was that they were messaging dudes on LinkedIn that work for Meta, aka Facebook, to try and get their Instagram accounts unbanned, and as a payment method to get their Instagram accounts unbanned, they were offering special services.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
That's right. Exactly. Use the
I
quagmire.
like where this is going.
You got any video?
I like where this is going. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Who else but Quagmire? Giggity, 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 let's have sex. Fat chicks need love too.
I mean, that's basically what happened. You know, it was people just finding a way to skirt the system by, you know, finding the corrupt people
and there's the honey badger.
So
with more biddies.
And I agree with the quartering. I don't hate the player. Hate those who are willing to fall for such tricks. She's literally using you, you dum-dums.
Hey, you must be a parking ticket, because you got fine written all over
figure that out? What?
You know, so
I don't think any of
why are you still here?
man's existed on Earth has women ever taken advantage of a man.
Right?
I mean, I personally do think that it's kind of shameful on her part to skirt the system that way, but at the same time, those admins are the ones who are allowing it, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened.
And apparently she's a repeat offender with this.
Oh, yeah.
So
apparently
she
said that she has done this no less than 7 times to get her account unbanned.
Wow. We need some like cosplayers on our staff.
What do you want me to address that?
I'm going to assume you mean ones that show titties.
Not necessarily. Who I can't remember. Oh fuck! It just slipped. It was in my head, and it's. Oh yeah, you could dress up as the Princess Leia's slave girl there, so then that'll get us unbanned.
Okay, I'm sure I'm just smoking hot in that outfit.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll just do like the 6 weeks of training, get a 6-pack.
You want to lay behind me and be Jabba? I mean, that would be like.
Yeah.
Epic.
He holds that pokey.
Or you can just do that Twi'lek.
And then I'll Photoshop the whole fucking thing.
We should have a staff photo as me as Jabba.
I'm sure you
you as the Leia slave girl, and then like you would have like Oni and Boba Fett's outfit with the helmet off. That'd be badass. And then Hero would have to be C-3PO because he's the IT guy.
Or I could just be the Anzati who was actually in there. Who's looking for Han Solo, actually, but, you know.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know who that is, but...
Danik Jericho. You see him in passing, then they gave him a backstory later. Basically, he was following Han Solo so he could eat him.
Oh, interesting.
You'll be an AT-AT? Oh, AT. Wait.
ATs, millennials.
That's how it was always pronounced for us, so don't blame us.
Yeah. You were taught wrong. It's okay.
For teaching us.
Yeah. So some of those people just got lazy with enunciations.
And he's kind of like Biden. It's like Biden, dumbass. I mean, same thing.
That's true.
Yeah, those are kind of synonymous. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
I'm not.
It's okay. Our demographic is pretty much on our side, so it doesn't matter. I'll worry about it when we get as popular.
Sabine Wren. That's what Amor says.
I'm trying to get us another controversial thing. So
I know who you're thinking about. Twitter. No, I'm not going to be Sabine Wren, although she is pretty cool.
Is that the assassin?
No, she is a female Mandalorian who is basically trying to restore honor to her family by reclaiming the Darksaber.
The blue one. Okay, that's right. I forgot her name. Yeah.
The moody Mandalorian who changes her hair every season, according to Amore.
I could be Honey Badger's like, I'll be Grogu.
Of course you would.
No, we all know what you're gonna be.
Nub.
Are you gonna roll a 1 this time for stealing a cabbage too?
Yes.
Exit out.
She's gonna go to the negatives.
Don't say that because with her luck she would. Literally the first roll of the game. First roll of the game to steal a cabbage. Fucking failed it.
Oh my god.
And her response is, yes I am, and you bet your ass I will.
Which means I'm gonna have to fucking save her again.
It's like, what do I need to steal the cabbage? A 1. I rolled a 0.
Wait a minute.
No IT breakdown, right?
No.
Okay.
I think we hit all the topics that I even...
Yeah. The only part is the most boring part of the whole show. So, let me just load that up. Open speaker.
The most boring part of the whole show.
I almost want to do my section first to get it out of the way and like.
Yeah, but you seem to put way more thought into your section.
I put the same amount of thought in my section that I do the entire show.
Really?
It's just that my segment's so small that it looks like I do a lot, but I don't. It's all a huge misdirect.
I mean, that's what she told me, but I didn't want to believe her.
But
what are we talking about this week? Uh-oh.
It is time for Chieftain's Campers Corner, brought to you by no one, because everyone hates Chieftain.
By the way, Amor says that's when the dice rolls off a table and falls into an air vent.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, it'd probably roll better if she did it that way, but...
So the reoccurring theme, making everybody uncomfortable the whole show, especially me, has been She-Hulk. So, of course, I did this trivia question before I knew I was going to get blown up and get my ass reamed. Here is the question for this week.
Oh, my God.
What is She-Hulk's real name?
Badger, you're not allowed to answer.
Greenie.
The Jolly Green Giant Jr.
Well, I mean, they
ho ho ho.
They need a female version, so they won't be woke. So, I mean,
well, damn.
What?
I've already got one person dropping the one name.
One name, yep.
Bitch? I don't think it's bitch.
Actually, technically, you have to specify which universe this is.
Oh, good lord.
Oh,
Very
Jesus
true.
Christ.
Because
then there's multiple answers that are correct. It doesn't matter which one you use.
Didn't one of the versions of her have a last name of Banner? I always thought that there was one that did have a last name of Banner.
It might have been.
I'll answer it after.
Okay. Yeah, there was a Red She-Hulk. We don't talk about Red She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I'll specify that in a second.
So the answer I was looking for was Jennifer Walters.
So, Sir Chaos, you were definitely correct.
You are correct, Sir Chaos. You win nothing.
You get a year subscription to get your nails done.
There you go.
Okay, so
You get to be as fabulous as Jennifer Walters.
Jennifer Walters is the traditional answer, and it's the one obviously I would accept.
Thank you, CJC Mommy, for the follow. We appreciate it.
Hey.
We appreciate that follow.
Regarding one with the last name Banner, technically a couple answers could be correct. You could say technically Betty Ross, who then also did marry Bruce Banner, but then she died and became the Red She-Hulk would be an answer. Betty Ross also in the Ultimates comic storyline became the She-Hulk as well. Don't ask how. There was
Welcome
another
to the
really...
chat. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Should I just call you Mommy? That's weird. But welcome to the chat, Mommy.
Ask for permission first.
I don't want to be disrespectful. Do you prefer CJ? Do you prefer Mommy? What do you prefer? We'll call it. All right.
Yes, CJ.
I'd say CJ. Yeah. But go ahead, Oni. Sorry, I'm just trying
No,
to
you're good.
catch up with the chat. My apologies.
No, you're good. So there were a couple other really fucked up storylines I will not go into right now, but yeah. Just like any other Marvel character, there are different versions, but I like to align myself with the Jennifer Walters one because she is Bruce Banner's cousin.
Oh.
And I don't know. I always liked the relationship that they shared.
Yes.
So CJ, how'd you find us? Thank you for the follow. Oh, what's my favorite Marvel character? Everyone knows that.
Oh God! Please no.
I don't think that's directed towards me, but
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, CJ.
All right, so ever since we've been posting on Instagram a lot, like putting our shorts and our animated clips, not animated clips, wow. Our clips, our funny clips on Instagram and all these other places, I've been getting a lot of advertisements, so I just want to like knock all these out of the way because they're getting pretty annoying and I'm getting kind of pissed. So here's an open letter to these people. Dear Facebook and Instagram quote unquote graphic designers, we at Laggin Out are not the best place to advertise your design work. On staff, we have motion graphics artists, graphic designers, editors, 3D artists, and production people. We not only do our own work, but it's way better than the milquetoast shit you are trying to push on us. Basically, you're barking up the wrong tree with your predictable and lackluster designs. Please feel free to push your talentless designs on streamers that have no idea on design and composition. Sincerely, Lagging Out Entertainment. Stop stop saying, oh, we're going to promote your stuff or graphic design stuff. All your shit looks the same. We have a person called Soda who does our motion graphics and he's really good at it.
That's me.
I do the 3D animation and production, all the animated shit and the frames and all these little designs that you see and everything. I do that.
Hi.
Blacklight Oni helps organize the shows on YouTube and writes them out and organizes it for us.
And makes it pretty. And Hero just drives a Tesla.
And Hero just drives a Tesla.
Does that make you Iron Man now, since you're the rich guy?
Yeah, easy.
See, that's the thing. Soda's richer than I am.
Oh, here we go again with this shit.
He owns a business.
Well, I mean, remember though, the cryptocurrency had a slight slump, and the NFTs had a crash, so he's not as rich as he used to be.
But Soda fixes all our stuff on the stream, so he does a lot as well.
Next year at this time, ask me again. See if I have a Tesla, and then we'll go from there.
Well,
my brother would not let a company buy a Tesla.
You would have probably already went out and bought one.
No, not quite there yet. We're more on the like, what kind of car can we get?
Hang on. I'm gonna ask.
To be fair, a damn pickup truck right now costs more than a Tesla.
That's like I said, yeah. I mean,
there's also one more perk, guys. But if you know anyone who wants to help us with social media, please send us an email at laggingout@gmail.com.
Please.
we need a social media manager.
Yeah, we did.
And
really badly.
we pay in cookies and we pay in cookies and candy. So That'd be greatly appreciated if anyone could do that.
And digital hugs from Soda.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you want them.
If you want them. Yeah.
Who doesn't want a digital hug from Soda? I mean,
I
come
don't
on.
know.
Hey, remember the day?
My lights in the scene. Oh, so professional. There we go. I'm just so glad all my shots are working. I'm like, yes. Like,
Don't jinx it.
Oh, I almost did. It didn't go to my 4-shot.
Damn it. You know, as soon as you say something, you'll fuck up.
Oh my god.
He fucking hates that. And so to start stands.
Whoa, Dark Nova Dragon, you gonna call me Man of War?
What?
What?
Hero is Man of War. Wow. How's that make you feel?
Wow. That's everything.
Okay, so
What?
Go ahead, Oni.
regarding richness, what makes you considered more rich? Being able to purchase a Tesla or having whatever vehicle and ever paid off?
Paid off.
I think it's, you could look at it a couple of different ways. You obviously listing a couple. I don't think that it's fair to pick a specific car and go, oh, this car means you're rich. Although
Even if you had a Lamborghini?
there are certain cars that if you were to drive one, automatically you're going to be definitely rich because I mean, not everybody's gonna have a Lamborghini. I get it.
So overrated.
Of course they're overrated. It's just, you know, if you got one, you got money. That's just
Right. When you're in LA, you see them all the time.
Say most guys don't. I mean, I don't want a Lamborghini, but if I had money to piss off, maybe. I don't know.
CJ, I agree. A car that's paid off would be great for me. I want, and Oni's gonna like this. I want a Jeep Wrangler, but it's gonna be the hybrid model.
Bugatti. Yeah. Bugattis are
Cough,
cool, too.
cough, Bugatti, cough.
I woke up and had a brand new Bugatti.
I want one that it says Wrangler on one side, and then in the same font, it's gonna say Chieftain on the other side of the hood. And then on the front, it's going to have like the Twitch address of our Twitch channel.
Sodas on the back.
It's going to have Millennial Tears on the back. That's Soda's logo on the back, Millennial Tears.
Oh, dude, people be throwing shit at that car. You got fucking boomer.
He's a boomer. Amor says two of the cars are paid off. That being said, they both cost less than $2,000 at the time. There you go. I have a Jeep Patriot.
It's funny when you were younger and you know your car was like everything, and then as you get older, you're like, I don't care. I just want a car that drives, has AC. It's good.
I don't even need AC. My vehicle doesn't have AC. It hasn't had AC in.
You're also in Wisconsin.
Yeah, you don't.
I wasn't
yeah,
always
you
in
don't fucking...
Wisconsin. I was in Georgia for part of the time, for several years while he didn't have AC. It's called roll the fucking windows down.
To let the hot, humid air in.
I don't need it to be cold air. I just need the air circulation.
I had a dream about Oni last night, and it was not what you think. I had a dream that I went to her storage unit. I paid off the storage unit, and I shipped all her shit to Wisconsin so she didn't have to worry about it. That's the dream I had last night.
Okay, that's sweet, but then where the fuck is it going to go after that?
I don't know. I didn't think that far. It's a dream. I just wanted to... At least it's a good dream.
I'm going to go ahead and shout out CJC Mommy. I just found out who that was. That's one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys. Thank you for coming by. I actually didn't
appreciate
expect
that. That's so nice. Thank you.
And he her boyfriend says that having $20 in his pocket makes him rich. And that's pretty damn wholesome. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's money? What's paper money? I just
I would say yes. Yes, we've been talking shit about it all night. I do own a Tesla. Though it doesn't make me any more special than any other person. I just got tired of having to pay lots of money for gas, and when my settlement came in from the VA, that was my gift to myself. That allowed me to bring down the price of the Model Y at that time to something reasonable. If that hadn't happened, I would have chosen the Model 3, which is the more available Tesla. Because the Model 3 has a starting price of, at the time I ordered the Y, I think $38,000. And
damn, I was hoping it was going to be the 420 one. That was funny.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
I'm sorry. That was...
But all truth told, it is an investment. And all the people out there that are like, oh, just go get an electric vehicle. There's a lot of foresight you have to put into owning an electric vehicle.
Yeah, like, do you have a charging station anywhere nearby that isn't your house?
And here's the thing. The way I went and I got a charging port, I had it installed. So I don't have to pay for the public charging station. It just goes through the electricity in my house, which... yes, that could spike the price in your electric usage, but it doesn't really do as much as you think. The other things to consider is, you need to consider what the charging network is around you. There's not much of a charging network out further west from where I live. Like, if I were to go to Pensacola, there's only one charging station between here and Pensacola.
So how long does your battery last?
Depends on how you charge it. I only
fully
charge
charged
it up,
battery.
Well, a fully charged battery, I could go about 315 miles. The way I drive, probably about 300 miles.
Okay.
But it also, you have to consider the wear and tear on the battery itself. If you do a lot of quick charging, you degrade the battery faster, and that is a major component of your fucking car.
That's true.
So you gotta mitigate the risks. But if you live a very compact life, so you live very close by to everything, maybe it's a worthwhile investment. But if you live out in the boonies and you make a commute somewhere, and you don't have that spare money to put a down payment or anything, and let's be honest, electricity is not the end all be all when it comes to saving the environment. You have to make electricity somehow. How do we tend to produce electricity? Burning of fossil fuels. And to make that vehicle, probably had to burn fossil fuels to be able to smelt most of that stuff. So
it's either coal, oil, or nuclear. And usually in Florida, it's nuclear, which is actually, believe it or not, a cleaner way for energy. And people are like, "Oh my God, nuclear!" I'm like, "No, this ain't Chernobyl, motherfuckers."
This ain't Chernobyl.
Yeah, this ain't
or 3 Mile Island.
Prius is honestly a good vehicle. By the way, I'm gonna call him Lost Soul, since that's how I know him on Discord. Lost Soul, you're not completely wrong, but you're not quite right. My battery on my car lasts a while when not plugged in. If I'm not driving it, it does last a while. Now, when it runs out, and you're fucked. You're not wrong. If power goes out at my house, if the power goes out at my house, yes, that is a problem. Shut up and dribble, bitch. But the thing, there are things to consider. Yes, you got to consider how far you're driving around. I do have a pretty long commute to work in the mornings, and it's not because I drive a long distance to go to work. It's because the traffic in our area is just that fucking annoying.
I mean, it's Florida, so.
And it's funny because I've actually gotten to a point to where I recognize all the Teslas in my area. I don't know who the fuck they are, but it's the same people.
Hello, fellow douchebags. How are you doing, douchebags? What's up, douchebags? Oh, we're not the douchebags. The people in the Priuses are douchebags.
I know a couple of
I'm
people
just
that
kidding.
drive Priuses. They're actually pretty cool.
I'm just kidding.
But there are a lot of Prius drivers in our area, and a lot of them are assholes.
I drive a Prius. Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm helping the environment. No, motherfucker. That battery is going to be around for 10,000 years. You ain't helping shit.
So here's as far as the wear and tear on a vehicle. I don't know about other car batteries. I don't know if the lithium whatever is produced any differently. The battery in my car is rated for...
Is it ribbed for
500?
Yes, it is.
It's rated for 500,000 miles. And when I reach that point, that's just the point where the battery charge life starts degrading. Part of keeping the battery, part of maintaining the battery is I don't charge it to 100% every night. At the end of the day, I plug it in, but I only charge it to about 80, I think it's like 82%.
Oh.
So,
like your cell phone.
Well, no, that I do charge to 100% every day, which is probably bad.
Yeah, it is.
But the car, I don't charge it to 100% every day. I just charge it to about 80%, and then that's it. That's what that'll help extend the battery life. But again, at 500,000 miles is when the battery life starts to degrade. So at that point, I take it into a shop. I won't have to replace the whole battery, just certain cells in the battery, which at that point is probably still going to cost an exuberant amount of money. But at that point, my hope is that that the vehicle's perks at that point have paid for themselves.
Hopefully.
Just like any other investment.
Exactly. And that's really the way I look at it. I've actually did the math, and I could probably, as long as I don't abuse the fuck out of it, I could probably get it to last about 10 to 15 years overall. Which would be anybody that plans to take care of their car very well, probably that would make anybody happy.
Look, my vehicle's lasted longer than I was even hoping to when I first bought him, so trust me, I'm okay with it.
The pronouns for my car are they.
They and
I call my vehicle a guy. He's pretty cool. I like him. I mean,
most of my
26
cars
years
have
old, what are
been
you gonna do?
females, I have to say. But I usually went out the license plate, you know.
My vehicle has been with me through like 7 or 8 states. Now, granted, one of them was like
States of
400
confusion,
change,
insanity. Which kind of states are you referring to?
Yes. My
Its
wife calls my
resistance.
car. There you go. My wife calls my car Tessie Bug. I didn't get a choice in naming it.
Tessie, no.
We know who wears the pants in that relationship.
2013.
How is that
Dodge
Avenger? Do you
Avenger.
like that, CJ? I like that. Those cars look so nice.
The what?
The Dodge Avengers. Those are nice looking cars.
It is.
You want to know one
yeah,
vehicle
those are-
I would have liked, but they canceled it apparently after like 2 seasons? Was the Dodge Magnum.
Yeah.
That
I
was a
heard.
station wagon that looked really nice. And then my sister was like, actually, it had really good stats. I'm like, so they canceled it? She's like, okay, look.
They
I
had
may
good
have-
stats. It was a nice car. It was great. So we had to cancel it.
I have my gripes about Mercedes-Benz, okay? But I will give them credit where credit's due. Their station wagons were pretty cool. Not all the credit I'll give them, but hey, take it or leave it.
Lost Soul said he's gonna give me shit for that name for my car now.
Oh god.
I just call it my car. I've never cared enough to name it, and then my wife goes, "It's now Tessie Book."
Tessie Book.
Why?
Because
Why?
she's spoken.
She has spoken. That's right.
She has
I know
spoken.
that.
That is exactly right, by the way. Oh boy. But by the way, Lost Soul, the other day when I offered to go on a hunt for you on your behalf, I would have brought some help. Just gonna point right there.
Hey, nice airsoft.
He was
rifles you
talking
got
about
there.
Right.
he was talking about something. He was talking about something, and I was like, "Do I need to help you out there, brother?" He didn't take me up on it. I was like, "Oh."
Aw, but it's open season.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's open season.
That was a good movie, by the way. I stand by that.
Yeah, I liked it.
So was Over the Hedge.
Yeah, I agree.
I loved Over the Hedge when the squirrel had the coffee and everything slowed down like the Matrix.
No, that was a classic scene. I'm in a family of one.
Badger says, "I love Hammy. He's best boy."
Hammy?
Hammy was the squirrel.
Oh, I saw it a long time ago. I didn't remember that.
Trust me, we've seen it a lot.
Over the Hedge. The stream looks so clean.
Yeah,
Looking it on the Twitch, it's like, wow, look at this. We look all professional and shit, like we have a studio. Look at that. How do we not have 3,000 people in here right now?
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong, I love the people that we have in here, but it should be a couple of zeros at the end of that 6.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends to watch our goddamn show.
Oh, you're gonna
Please.
scare everybody away.
You forgot to say please.
Now.
What I'm waiting for is, please, bitch.
On your knees. And bow before Thanos.
Wow. Oni, that is awesome.
Oh wow,
Thank
look
you.
at that.
Sweet. Sweet.
As soon as I get to the full shot.
First time I drew for a while, so. And I'm trying to get used to painting, so.
Look what I can do.
Cringe art, but you know.
That's not right. That's my desktop. You're just someone always commented, it's like, I love your desktop logo. One person who doesn't like it is Soda. It's like, you like using the bevel all the time. It's like, they don't do that anymore. Well, I do, bitch. I love the bevel, and I'm going to continue to use it.
Your 90s. From the
Hell
90s.
yeah. It looks like metal. It looks like all rusted metal.
Like everything we did in the 90s was like flames, fucking chrome, like gold.
Oh yeah, the bike flames and shit.
Yeah, everybody wanted logos that were like totally overdone, but hey, they
Yeah.
paid a
Or,
lot of money.
I think barbed wire was popular in the 90s as well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't think I
Let's see
don't
if
know
they
about
use
those
it in.
tags.
Let's see if they use it in the new one.
New one what?
Did you try Bob Ross, Oni?
I haven't
Really,
tried.
Dark Nova? Really?
Where is?
Don't disrespect Bob Ross like that. No, don't do him dirty.
We have no happy little accident.
No.
That's
they're
what I was called when I was a kid.
Yeah, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure they used happy as the descriptive?
Mm-hmm.
I always watch Bob Ross on stream late at night when nothing's on.
I'm trying to find the Turnip Twins drawing. I don't know where it is.
Art.
Thank you. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, it's not under general. Where's arts? There's so many friggin' sections in our Discord, I just get lost.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
I'll show it later. I'm too tired to look for it.
I like that. Dark Nova Dragon says, I meant we should watch lessons on painting with Oni.
Oh.
Oh, he's like, nope, nope.
I can barely paint. Badger can paint. I cannot.
You
Good
two
lord.
are like polar opposites on spectrums of creativity.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
Chieftain, do you mind?
Whoa,
do you want me
dude.
to try to find it on my phone?
Sure.
Okay.
Meme section. Uh-oh.
Who's streaming? Wrong button.
Oops. Well, my bad. What the fuck? No, don't ask me that question. Let me
The
see.
button,
What
bitch.
the hell do I fucking find it?
I am the
Fine, I
button
guess.
bitch.
Button bitch!
I am the button bitch. I am the button bitch, the button bitch, the button bitch. I am the button bitch, I'm the button bitch.
Oh, God. Then he pushes the button.
I'm just pushing all the buttons now.
Fucking camper. I'm the chieftain, bitch.
My shit's custom.
It's in the general staff.
My shit's always custom. We going hard.
Check the general staff.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
It's in the general staff.
I got it. Thank you. Sorry, I was looking at it. There it is. Turnip Twins. Turnip Twins.
I can
It's
hear
the
you.
Turnip Twins. Turnip Twins. Turnip Twins. One's always angry and the one's always happy. It's the Turnip Twins. One's always mad at the world and wants to kill the human race. The other one just wants to go at her own pace. It's the Turnip Twins.
I was gonna say the other one just wants to have fun.
One's the evil one.
One is literally no thoughts, just vibes, and the other one is mother. Mother, I crave violence.
My marine brain says kill it.
With fire.
I heard that saying about 50 times editing. It's like, well, my marine brain says kill it, and then I think you said but my other brain's like, no, I shouldn't do that. And then it was funny because like you went on a whole narrative like, I want to kill the human race. I want a truck to back over me and then hit reverse and back over me again. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then it turns out that night got really bad for the city I live in. So that was
that was
awesome.
great.
She brought the hammer down on Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wah, our team lost. Wah, let's burn and shoot shit. Yeah.
Thanks for totally identifying the city.
Oh, I mean Compton.
Just saying, if anyone comes and visits me, you will be in for a very bad surprise. Do not visit me.
She lives in Compton. 5th Ward.
She lives in Kenosha.
Kenosha.
Actually, I knew someone who was living there, and I'm like, hey, you need a place to leave. Let me know. Luckily, nothing happened. So, but yeah, it's really sad because Kenosha Kenosha's story is actually pretty sad. They used to be a factory city, factory town, and then the factory shut down. So as you can imagine, poverty skyrocketed, and it's never really recovered.
Badger did it again.
I'm looking
Badger
it up.
what?
We gotta do the yub. Hold on, let me get. I'll get back and do my full dance. Hold on.
So ridiculous.
It's so short.
Damn, I'm getting sore over here. Can we end the song already? My old muscles can't take it. Alright, there we go. Can somebody come send an ambulance with some oxygen into the house?
I can
Someone
play...
call Life Alert.
I can play...
I just groan.
Just groan. I just crunch. It sounds like Rice
Yeah,
Krispies.
that's how my knees have been lately.
Me too.
Walking up and down the stairs, I hear crack, crack, crack. Like, fuck.
You know that week we heard like Oni scratching her knee,
Yeah.
and it was like all dry. That's how my knees are inside, like my joints.
Oh god.
Oh, he
Well, I was
wants
also
to
using
see
cardboard.
my face. Because no, I don't actually get annoyed at the song. That's just some shit that.
See,
Chief
how,
said.
you imagine if I fall down, I just lay there and go to sleep because like, why get back up? Like,
He's like the I fall and I can't get up commercial.
like,
He's got
fuck
the
it.
medic. He's got the medic alert thing. Like he hits the button.
Did you know Life Alert actually wasn't the first one? There was one before Life Alert.
Yeah, way back in the days, right?
Yep. Life Alert took over because they were going out of business, so Life Alert's like, hey, we see an open market. And thus Life Alert's, I mean, good purpose, but it lives in infamy.
But sadly, most of the dog collars they make now are more technology than a Life Alert. And you can
Oh my
sit there. I mean, yeah, you can call your dog from your phone. Like, can you call your Nana from your phone? Like on her Life Alert?
Apparently, when you get your pets microchipped, you can now freaking track them on an app on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can actually play
my cats are
Pokemon
indoor
Go with your
cats,
dog.
so my cats are indoor cats though, so those fuckers better never go anywhere.
I have a question for the chat and for the hosts.
Oh boy.
I want to play the funniest Twitch clips, but I don't want to play the video. I just want to play the audio because the video is too funny, and that you have to wait for next week. You think that would be okay?
Are you nuts? That's like baiting
torture.
people with a
That's
cookie.
torture. Yeah, that's torture, man. Like, what the fuck?
It's like saying you're only allowed one chocolate chip cookie and then running away with the box of cookies while you're sitting there deviously laughing, going, ha!
Flipping them off.
Chieftain's gonna fuck them all up!
Or saying, oh hey, we're gonna release Elder Scrolls 6 and then never release it.
Never do it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm not even gonna speak that one into being, Oni. Garbage human.
Well, they better release it before Grandma Skyrim passes away, or she's gonna haunt them. Oh shit,
Oh, yeah,
she might
she
actually
will.
fucking haunt them. Someone use necromancy so that she can get her vengeance.
Opinions are like assholes. That's why we invited you. We're the assholes.
It's a Twitch burger. Hey, whoa, did I see a blue waffle there?
Garbage human.
Super slim and wafer thin.
He does it
Sounds
anyway.
like my ex-wife.
But
Holy shit! Look at that fucking outfit. How many people do you think I slept with?
2.
So she was
And
a
I'm-
pillow princess, basically.
Oh, we don't want to hear
What is
the
that hat, dude?
dragon hat.
I like it.
Dragging these nuts on your face.
Come on, dude.
I didn't know Chieftains
You're really
swung
not
that
going to show
way.
the I had to video. give him access to the
Nope.
middle finger.
That's why he
dick.
rejected me, because he can't recognize talent. If you're dating somebody,
Oh,
it's always
God.
good. It's always good for the male to eat pineapple.
I just had a terrible thought about Madonna. And she's gotten more work done than some of these video game updates.
Sims 3 people, like I simped hard. Sims 3 people. That looks so good.
Imagine if he also could turn into like just a pack of tater tots.
I do have a hot dog.
Guys, you want to see our views drop to half?
Yeah. No, maybe.
And thank you for watching Lagging Out.
Now I want to be a tater tot.
I thought you were going to say the second one is being a fucking.
No, that's the third diagnosis.
She's gay.
Whoa, dude.
She's
Bi?
not even bisexual. She's gay and married a straight man. She should give him money. Because she doesn't like penis. Amber Heard likes vagina.
I just want to clarify so we can stop talking about these muffins.
Because it was a half-baked plan.
Yeah. Look, I will, again, Johnny's not a fucking saint.
Quick.
Who? We won't go into color.
All right.
No.
That's racist. Anyways.
What the fuck?
My bad.
I am the baby.
Oh my god! That shit's haunted. Don't. No. No, stop. No. No.
We can call you the Big O.
Be Asian
Would
O.
have been a.
I wore a little black dress when I got married. Also, the same dress I got divorced in because fuck it, I'm not about only buying one thing and never wearing it.
Angel Oni on one shoulder and Devil Honey Badger on the other.
Right. There.
Well,
now she's kind of on my shoulder. I'm like leaning over. Now she's kind of. She like moves to her right there.
See, basically, long story short is.
No such thing.
And you just suddenly wind up, saving the day. It's so difficult to describe when Chieftain is losing his shit. I'm sorry.
Someone must have pissed in your Cheerios.
I hope humanity goes extinct. Like, you'd rather jump out of a fucking window and hope and pray a truck comes by and runs you over and puts it in reverse.
Thank you so much for that story, Patty Hearst.
Rogue Raven, that is awesome. I think I honestly just got a lady boner from that speech. I got a phone call. I'll be back.
Let's ask Hero's chair. Hero's chair.
Space Daddy just bought your safe space.
Of course he didn't cancel the Space Force. He meant the. Of course he meant the show. I understood where you were coming from.
I didn't understand.
Lagging Out news break.
Look at the look on his face.
With Heroes.
Hero 6. Sorry, there's no breakdown this week.
Good shit.
Okay, I'll give you that. The audio alone is gold.
I just want to be a tater tot.
I just want
to be a tater tot. God damn it.
The only thing I regret in all that shot is when Oni takes a bite out of that thing. I was gonna slow it down, and I wanted to do that so fucking bad, and I didn't realize it till after. And then like Soda's like, "You should just slow it down." It's like it made no fucking sense in the edit whatsoever. I just threw it in there just to be funny because she's like this is just like.
I'm pretty sure it was a Hawaiian bread. Hawaiian sweet rolls are the best. I will fight anyone on that one. I'll kill you.
And that's why you guys should subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have like a bunch of shit like that.
That's
so
awesome.
we actually have part 1 that's actually in that playlist, and they're all fucking comedy gold. Like,
awesome.
Did I not tell you we would be known for our shit posts?
Yeah, you did.
We're shit-nanigans. But unfortunately, we're not as popular as Amber Heard, so we're not going to be as popular as she is for her shit posts.
Well, someone's got to volunteer and take a shit in their own bed. Who wants to do that? Raise your hand.
I don't have a bed. So. Me and Oni are kind of fucked on that one.
Except for one thing, Soda.
Honey Badger's like, I'll do it.
You at least
Badger,
can,
no, hell no.
You at least, Soda, can become a poop emoji.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't think I have. No.
X to doubt. There better fucking be one.
He's
looking. You have a fucking floating hamburger.
I know, but I have toilet paper. I don't think I have poop. Nope. Weird. I got Donald Trump.
If you have Donald Trump, I'll do the voice. It'll be great. Be fantastic. It'll be huge. I'm coming back in 2024, and I'm coming on Lagging Out for Chieftain to interview me, Donald Trump.
Got a marijuana lead, but no poop emoji. Believe it or not, I have to get somebody to make one. Good lord, motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! What an idiot! What an idiot!
Objection, hearsay.
What an idiot!
Objection, leading,
Emotional
hearsay,
damage.
foundation, garbage human. Yes, garbage human.
Also, you
Objection,
probably already heard this, but
Turd is a garbage human.
former
Garbage
President
human.
Trump actually said he declines the offer to return to Twitter. So,
Whoa, dude.
not that he can't, but he said he'd rather promote True Social, which is totally fair.
Yeah. Whoa, dude.
All he needs to do is come back and post once on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Come follow me on True Social, everybody. And guess what?
the fuck?
And my thing about the whole
Garbage
Twitter
human.
thing, honestly, is if your sample size was 100 and you found 5 bots, I actually think that's really that's a lot worse than just 5%, because if out of that small a sample size you already found 5 bots, if it were like, let's say even 1,000 and you only found 5 bots, I'd be like, okay, yeah, probably advertisements, but 5 out of 100 already were bots.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bots.
And,
Fucking man.
Elon did say that he actually thinks the number is closer to 20%.
Oh yeah,
Now,
but that's the thing
now
though.
the reality, honestly, in my opinion, the reality is probably
Good
closer
Lord.
to 10%, maybe even 7%. But
But to
still,
testify in front of the SEC and say, oh yeah, it's worth this much, your shareholders
on,
will not
kid.
be pleased.
exactly.
Get shit on,
That's
kid.
the thing. That's what I think is more going to be more problematic for Twitter, is if they get busted out publicly for having lied on their numbers to the SEC.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. Elon did kind of fuck up when he did not declare
Spoke
his
against the
5%.
NDA. Oh, okay.
When he did not declare his 5% stake before he ended up at 9% stake in Twitter. Now, the whole thing about the NDA, I think that's just bullshit, because you really think you're gonna stop Elon from tweeting about shit?
I mean, true.
Dude's
My thing
mean
though
lord.
was, my thing
now,
is, even
again,
if it was an
he's no
NDA,
saint.
not great. But here's my thing. So, all of these allegations of foul play through Twitter are bad, right? But nothing's proven yet.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that kind of the same thing about what's going on with Amber Heard and what they keep saying about evidence doesn't matter?
Get
It's
shit
about-
on, kid.
It's about what's said, and it's like, oh wait, that's what's going on right now, but now you want us to believe you? Wow.
The whole thing with Amber Heard is a trial about defamation.
Get shit on, kid.
And I just don't understand how they keep trying to prove that she didn't defame him, and then they're trying to grandstand on freedom of speech, and yet they turn around and they're trying to countersue Johnny over defamation. And her reasoning,
Right?
Her reasoning for claiming $100 million loss in defamation is literally in the filing as because it's twice as much of what Johnny sued her for. She's that petty that she actually wrote it in a legal document that she's suing him for twice as much as what he's suing her for, just because.
Stupid.
Not that this has anything to do with anything, but the fact that Oni likes this. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen set for reboot from 20th Century Fox and Hulu.
What?
Are you sure you're talking about the correct person here?
No.
Yeah, didn't she say she liked the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Yes. But do you think she wants it to be rebooted?
Let's get a couple things straight here. Sean Connery's dead. The movie did not follow the story of the comic book at all. Which I didn't have a problem with, but Alan Moore always has, which makes me question why he signs over rights to his works, but whatever, letting that go. I can't trust that they won't fuck it up. Even though the original
they use enough
comic,
CG, it'll be fine.
Even though the original comic, the lead was Wilhelmina Harker, and they didn't do that in the movie for some freaking reason. That was a fail on their part. I can't put my hope that they won't fuck it up. And honestly, the campiness of the original, I liked it. I also don't like how the comic ended, but the comic also got a little bit more, adult themed, and it's just not my thing. So, I wish them the best of luck. Alan Moore's still gonna hate it, so prepare your buttholes.
Alan Moore, he's not been a fan of anything put on television, any of his works put to television or to movie theater. There's a lot of context that that gets lost in that translation, especially from Alan Moore's work specifically.
Which is fair. But part of me also just goes, if you know how the movie game works. You've seen it happen once before. Let's say this was just the second time. Why would you say yes multiple times? I'm fairly certain he never signed over the rights.
I'd have girlfriends like that.
I don't think that... How do I word this? I think that in Alan Moore's case, it's more of these people have gotten these rights unintentionally to do films. Because think of it this way.
How do you unintentionally get the right to a film?
Not like that. Unintentional consequences for agreements.
Unintended consequences. That is so different from what you just said. I was so confused.
There's a reason why I rephrased it, because I realized that you caught an understanding that I had not intended. Unintended consequences of rights. So, for example, who has the rights to... Was it Dark Horse? Who has the rights to Dark Horse? Who owns the rights to titles that fall under Dark Horse?
Dark Horse?
I think it's DC.
Mm-hmm.
Hot diggity, I'm good. Okay.
I believe you're correct. I would have to look that up. But the reason I say that is when he created, say, all this IP, the IP fell under the banner of Dark Horse, and then Dark Horse later fell under the banner of DC. The way the contracts for that product worked was probably written along the lines of all these rights for this, and this falls to X parent company. It probably never specifically stated rights to a screenplay, but because of the way it was written, DC, for example, would get the rights to make the movie if they so choose. It's not necessarily that Alan Moore said, yes, you may make a movie of my shit, even though I don't like the idea of any of my shit being put in a movie.
Even if he shows up in the special features going on about the work?
Looking
at League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because I know I saw him in that motherfucker. Don't think I didn't see.
Dude's psycho looking, isn't he? He's a crazy man. But
talented
Whether-
and very, very important to comics, but not
Whether
exactly
or
the most
not-
pleasant individuals.
whether
Oh,
or not
motherfucker.
he was being honest when he was going on and on about the movie being good
Exactly.
or that it did, like,
Yeah, that can get
would be
pretty
a whole different matter because when it comes to these things, the entertainment industry is very big on their image, and if an original creator of a work comes out and says this is a piece of shit or badmouths a work, it's catastrophic because they
Why are you still here?
reputation. You're an asshole, Chief. See that?
Oh no, my 5 hours later button don't work. You're so fucking lucky. It's like giving me like this exclamation point. I must have deleted it. Fuck! Now I gotta find another one.
No.
I guess so, since you're demanding it at this point.
I have to get to MegaCon tomorrow, so I have to
Yeah,
go out early.
You know what? You got a point there. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
On behalf of Blacklight Oni, the beautifully bearded bastard, and now 100% hero, the IT guy, the dancing machine, the only host that runs at 60 frames a second, Blacklight Oni. Just kidding. It's Soda.
Thank you guys for showing up.
I want to see if you were paying attention.
We
I'm
love you
Chieftain.
all.
I keep them all sane, kind of, not really. We're lagging out. And make sure you check out youtube.com/lagginout for all our latest videos. And don't forget to follow us and turn on those notifications. And on behalf of all of us, we're signing off and lagging out.
Yo, I just wanna be going ham, getting kill feeds. But when I'm on a streak, lag compensation's always poning me. Yeah, my bandwidth is boss. I even pay extra. Yo, 18 up, 18 down, still got me nervous, cause the game acts like I'm still